Hey, hey, folks, what's up? All right, here I'm just gonna get into GMAN because he's already live. Thank you all for being here, and let's go.
Baba Yaga, Baba Yaga, the
I'm
boogeyman, I
gonna
guess.
I'm gonna fix
We
this
got
out.
let me see, Barbie Ogan. I think I said that already. Then we got Gucci Gang Gamer Girl. Okay. We
But
got
thank you
Tommy
all for being
Larson.
here. I have some announcements in
Uh,
a second. I'm gonna bring up very important
well,
announcements.
this is we're actually gonna be looking at this guy's YouTube channel today. Today actually, he actually got some goodies on here. His name is Sydney Winston Reason Speak. When I show you what I'm going to show you, so now mind you, there's a bit of a conflict of interest here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my opinions aside because he kind of goes to the whole atheism, Christianity thing. We're going to ignore that today, and we're just going to focus specifically on Shanny and Rev. So if you're an atheist, don't worry. But his channel is one of the channels we're going to be looking at today. He has an oldie on there. As a matter of fact,
How
he
you
got a
guys
couple of
doing?
good oldies on there that was really difficult to find on here.
Hey, Ricky. Hey, oh, let me see who's here.
We got Lowe's Cow Productions, Joey Hanna, Mir Bear, Sabella. Okay, I already said Sabella. Miss
Mindy,
Gay and
Scott,
Joey
Penny,
Hanna.
Janelle.
Okay, so yeah, if you get a chance,
Sabell's
subscribe to
needs to
Sydney
go.
Winston
She's a
Reason
a
Speak.
problem.
Yes, Sydney. I promote atheist
And she's
YouTube channels. I
racist,
tell people to go over
Sorry.
there and subscribe.
Nothing but truth here at the crypt.
Atheist, but when we talk about your atheism, that's a whole nother story, my friend. But that is a topic for
Hey,
another
Ricky.
day. So
what's up?
what I want to do is I want to show everybody.
Oh, here we go. He's gonna show the receipts, folks.
Jason Egroff, or I can kind of say his whole name considering what you're going to hear him say himself. With Jason William Egroff, since he likes to say people's names on here all the time.
Oh yeah.
What he was like.
I'm all about the loyalty, Katie.
He got involved with Shanny. How you doing, Mr. Prime? I'm not going to say the whole thing though, even though I don't think I would get in trouble for saying it. But how you doing, Mr. Prime? Mr. Pluto Dog. A girl has no name. Third time's a charm. And Floxy. How y'all doing? So anyway, I want to show everybody Shanny. I'm sorry, not Shanny. We'll do Shanny second.
Okay.
I want to show everybody Rev.
And like I said, after this, I'm gonna get into the Shanny stuff. So
I am not
little palate cleanser, folks.
Rip him a new butthole like I always do.
But thank you for hanging out, all you.
Like I always
know
do.
that.
But I just want you to see these people before they got together with each other.
Oh, here we go.
Before they let the pride swell in.
Hey,
you know what I mean? Sabella might find
same here
since how long since we both known these two for quite a bit. So first video, we're gonna take a look at a very different Jason. Very different Jason.
Oh. And that's why I could never get mad at Charlie, because I know she always had my back. And hey, you changed your picture again.
Totally different Jason. And the video courtesy and the video credit will
go
Mara,
to Mr.
what's up? Sydney. Mr. Sydney Winston's Reason Speak has a video on here.
Oh my God, anti-social media is in there. You.
Or is it somebody else? No, it's not.
Jerk.
Who has that video? This is
I'm sorry
important for what I'm going to say about Jason later.
Folks, I'm just getting so sick of that anti-social media person. She tells, first of all, I can't swear within the first half hour. My last two videos were actually demonetized. So thank you for people who super chat and the members. You're keeping my channel afloat right now because, Shanny swears a lot. I swear a lot. I got to use the beep button, I guess, to get monetized. But I hate this anti-social media person. She makes problems. She tells people that she's, beastie, whatever, with her dog, and that's just weird stuff.
Whoa, when I'm looking to do this,
I just want
to throw that out there. Whatever you was gonna give to who's on here streaming, give it to Carrie or give it to like
Draven,
Bertos or somebody like that. Give it to one of them. But if you want to give me something, you can do it on Cash App. You can do it later because right now it's not a good time, and I really need to get through all of this stuff that I want to get through. All right. So again, credit is going to go to this. It's going to go to Mr. Winston.
Ooh. Looks like he lost some of his monetization.
You're a Christian. Just ignore the atheist stuff and pay attention to what is going on with Rev. This is a totally different Rev before he got with Shanny. Okay? So let's take a look at this here real quick. I'm going to screen share.
You shouldn't hear that now.
I'll show everybody what I'm talking about. Of course, I'm going to be muted so that you can all take a look at what I'm talking about. Wait a minute. Why? StreamYard made some changes here.
That's
how they're
not
going about
that's
doing
not me.
something.
That's his thing. I don't know why that noise is
Let me try to
happening.
screen share this again. Share. Okay.
See, the problem with G-Man, even though he's been doing this for 10 years, he never had an audience before. So he doesn't know how to engage the audience. He doesn't know how to have an audience that big watching his videos, and he doesn't know how to have good microphones. He uses his cell phone.
Here we go. So this is the one we're going to share. I'm going to share the audio.
Hey, what's up?
And you should
Same
all
here.
be able to see this. But just to make sure that you can all hear this, I'm going to
Hey, Jeff.
Hey guys.
Oh, thank you.
God bless you. In the name of the Most High God. Jason William Egroff here.
Hey, look at him. Look at Rev. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that noise is.
None of us are worthy to speak for the Messiah. None of us. But as you can see from what is in front of you, I am chief among sinners.
All right, so this is Jason Egroff, round about the 2017 mark, somewhere around there. This is his mother had died. He's sitting on close to $1 million, probably $750,000, and he's sitting in the house that his mother left him. And he has very little worries other than where he's going to get his alcohol from, which is not a problem because he's got lots of money, he's got lots of alcohol. And the only time that Jason William Egroff
on my stock account, I said, antisocial, go away. No one here can say anything accusing you of your dog fun.
comes online, or used to come online when he
Ain't I a
was at
stinker?
Revelation News, is when he was absolutely pissed to the gills. So today is the 11th of December 2022. What you're looking at is a snapshot.
Yeah, that's a lot, Charlie.
Back
750 plus 2 houses. Damn.
2017.
I wish I had those
I'll
problems.
make that clear in a minute. Let's carry on.
Chief among them. And I repent daily. Daily, I repent. But you know, guys, I've learned something. That yes, we're all worthy to speak for him if we're coming from the heart and speaking from the heart. The salvation that he gave us. But I'll tell you this, he is seeking holiness. He is.
Oh, God. G-Man, speed up the video,
And
right?
I've learned that I am not whole.
He is seeking holiness. He is.
Here, I'll speed up
that's your
this
word
video.
against science. All of science, all of the last 200 years of science. Jason William Egroff.
So I can do it over here. Haha.
He used to talk such shit in those days, and as we'll see, it hasn't gotten any better.
Holy. I am not holy. I'm trying my best to. I'm doing everything I can to be as holy as I can be, but I am not holy. So I can't speak for the Messiah. I can't.
My God. See, this is what happens when you
So one of the
coddle a
first things
little
that I want to
boy.
point out regarding Jason was when he was doing his whole Revelation News thingy back when he had his 16,000 subscribers and was doing just fine with building his own platform. He was a lot more humble. He was claiming to be a Christian, and at least he was attempting to behave like one.
I'm going to ask what that
Now
whistling
you can tell,
sound in.
for those of you out there who actually study your Bibles and know it well, that that he really wasn't that well versed at understanding the scripture very well. But that's not a knock on him. The thing that I want to take away from this is that he was an alcoholic during this time. He was humble during this time. The man had his own radio show. Now, I remember when I first heard some of the reaction people talk about this, and some of them said that they didn't believe that he had his own radio show. Well, the reality is that he did.
No,
show everybody
that's
this radio
him.
show that he had. It was on Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, I guess I spelled
I believe
whistle
I
wrong.
first heard about it. Let me see. On Irate Alex YouTube channel, he did a documentary style video on Shanny and Rev, and this is when I didn't like Irate, and I still don't like the guy. But I understand now why he went after Shanny and Rev, though, to be perfectly honest. But
Because they're cows.
he had a blog talk. The man had sense. The man could think. The man could form a sentence on his own. He had balls. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. He was a YouTube truther on here. Let me see something here. Here we go, right here. Let me show everybody.
Yeah,
what
Barbie.
I'm talking about.
She's just weird.
If you
She
click
makes
any
problems.
of this, if you type in Jason William Eagroff on a radio show or whatever, right? If you click on that, this is what's going to pop up, right?
Oh, I
If you
need to
click on
see
any
these.
of
The
this, it'll
Blog
show you
Talk
all of the
Radio.
old Blog Talk Radio episodes.
Oh,
that
I need
this
to do
man
that.
had.
Hell yeah. Or H
You
yeah.
can see all of the old Blog Talk Radio shows that this man had. You can look at them right here. Now, you might not agree with what he was talking about, but a lot of this stuff was truther stuff, and he got into the Bible.
Yeah,
a little
right.
bit.
It
And
does
again,
sound
the
like a
man had
heater heating
purpose.
up.
The man wasn't getting on here,
Facts.
acting the way we're going to show you how he was acting a little bit later. And the man was sitting on almost $1 million. Some people says it's $750,000. Since I was actually there, and since I actually have a pretty good idea of what he had, and a lot of you are just finding out a lot of this, there's some stuff right now that you guys don't know about that I think some of you are finding out about. But you got to remember, he had that $700,000 that he had in stocks, in the stock market, the house that I have, and the house that his uncle has. If you take the three of them, the man was sitting on $1 million. But let's just take away the $1 million and talk about the $700,000 that he had.
That's insane.
Yes, he was an alcoholic. Yes, he had a temper problem. But that man was humble. He could take some correction. He was not involved in the great debate days. Okay? And this guy just lost his mother.
Yeah, facts.
Okay?
He did.
And it really messed him up. He already had issues, but losing his mother just increased the issues that he had.
And I think Shanny coming into the picture to take advantage of him is the reason why Rev is the way he
You never
is.
have to worry about those things. I'm putting a lot of stress and emphasis on this because when we see how this bumbling buffoon acts in the future, when he gets involved with the next person that we're going to be talking about, you'll understand what I'm talking about here. So the man had a successful YouTube channel. 16,000 subscribers is good. You know what I mean? When you're talking about Alex Jones and all them other people and whatnot, right?
More than what I have.
He had the radio show, and the man didn't have to worry about getting on here, and this is important, begging for food, begging for money. He didn't have to come on here and come on here and make a fool out of himself. He wasn't doing porn. He wasn't doing all of that stuff. The man was doing okay. He was doing fine. He was doing better than a lot of us, right? Then one day he met this person here. Now let's take a look at a video of Shanny before she got involved with Jason William Eagroff. Yes, we got to go back to the same YouTube channel, Mr. Winston's channel. By the way, subscribe to his YouTube platform. And by the way, Mr. Winston, you have permission to put this on your YouTube channel if you want, just to show you that how can I put this? That I know how to have these conversations without debating. I believe that there's a time for both, and right now is not a time for debating because this is important. People need to know this. That this woman.
I just wish he would have said this stuff earlier.
Because this is important. People need to know this. That this woman ruined this guy's life.
We know.
In case you don't know this, I personally believe that Shanny ruined this man's life. And the
2 years ago would have been better,
though. Get better, and I hate to admit this, if the reaction people break them up somehow. That's the only way it's going to happen. Because he don't got the strength, the balls, or anything to come out of that relationship. He's too afraid of her. We'll get to that because we're kind of jumping ahead too much. Let's take a look at Shanny. Courtesy of Mr. Winston's channel. Now, unfortunately, I'm a topic of discussion on here. And so is Jason, and so is Brett Keene. But we're not going to look at all of that. We're going to look at Shanny on here. And we're going to take a look at what she was like when she was with Chafee the Odd, a.k.a. Chris. All right?
Yeah, that's
so
for anybody.
That real quick. Let me make.
For anybody new, Chafee the Odd was the name of Chris, Shanny's second husband. She actually married the guy. That's his name. The guy who actually had a job and got the kids back.
Sure, I got this one ready.
And she also went after his brother with a hatchet. That's good to know as well.
Right. Okay.
I think he still has a YouTube channel.
The way you can you do screen shares on here. Let me see something here. It's a reaction one. All right, here we go.
Yeah, I hate that whistling noise. I keep thinking it's in my house.
All right. So I'm going to play this video. And again, credit goes to Mr. Winston's YouTube channel, Sydney Winston's Reason Speak. He's an atheist. He's an outspoken atheist. If you're into that kind of thing, go to his YouTube channel and subscribe. The only reason I'm going to sub to this guy is because I plan on debating him one day.
You know, I know G-Man gets a lot of hate. I know he's done a lot of crap, and I know he's sexist. But I got to give points where points is given. He could be like, yo, forget this guy's an atheist, whatever. But he's like, hey, if that's your thing, listen, you know, and that does, you know, again, points where points is given.
On my debate coliseum.
But this is actually live, folks. If anyone didn't want to know,
let's watch.
He is live right now.
And believe it or not, she was actually a little bit thinner than what she is. Check this out. Let me just take you straight to it, so you guys don't got to listen to this commentary.
Maybe that was right the first time, Jeff.
Right here.
The first one
That's Mr. Winston, by the way.
is
Hey, yeah, I wish I could like do something to come. Maybe
Here we go. That's Shanny
yeah,
wearing a leather coat.
Shanny looks.
Maybe that'll help
And look
out.
at what she has on her eyes. I want you all to pay attention to that.
Hi guys, I'm in my car and I'm
No.
freaking vlogging.
If Carrie, if you're watching this and the rest of you are watching this, get Shanny to watch this part right here because I want to say something about this.
Well, I'm vlogging the whole day, so I figured why not test my monkey while I'm driving home. We just got the new smokehouse pizza, and
She's not waiting for
gonna have
Jason,
a
by the way.
buffet. Still very excited.
Later tonight. Hopefully tonight. I don't want to do it right now.
Well, we got to do the Little Caesars pizza.
Right, so you noticed that she said we can do a little mukbang, right?
I actually was able to talk to him on the phone.
We're going to do a little mukbang.
Oh.
Now, this has got to be 6 years old, this clip. And they're already mukbanging. Mukbanging. You hear me?
So she was doing this stuff with Chris.
Don't even know what that's all about, but she said it.
So we're gonna go home, and then after, I'm gonna take my mukbang.
You know, some people ask me, especially Shanny, why I watch the older stuff and show people that on my channel. It's because I'm trying to establish a pattern of behavior. And the only way to do that, folks, is to see who this person is throughout the years. Yes, people change. I'm not saying they don't. But if there's a pattern of behavior, there's a pattern of behavior.
We're live right now. So,
Hey everybody, check the out here.
That's Chris. Yeah.
I
Yep.
got me an awesome
Yep.
screenshot of this.
You got it, Charlie.
Tried my hair
I'm
all
sorry, you're
dirty.
right there.
Your hair is gorgeous, babies. It's gorgeous.
Oh, and by the way, these two were legitimately married. They actually had rings. They had to go to court to get divorced. Shanny
Yeah.
and Revelation News, or Shanny
And Rev.
and Jason are not married.
Common
They're a
law,
boyfriend and
folks.
girlfriend pretending to be married, conning people out of their money by doing it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
This is Chris.
I gotta
Oh,
find
that-
the rest of these old
that guy
videos.
down
Shanny's
there.
husband of your legitimate husband too. So, you know, at this point in their life.
And I just want to pause real quick and just show Chris, he don't look like that today. You know, Shanny, I think, makes men look a certain way because he looks a lot like Rev right now. This is crazy. I've never seen this video before. This is a genuine reaction. This is, well, because of YouTube standards, all I can say is, yeah, it's that messed up. But damn, wow, a lot of thoughts are going in my head. This is amazing. I can't believe this guy got this old clip. So can you imagine us watching this from back then? You know, like this from then, doing this now? That'd be insane. She hasn't changed, folks. Same person, same child abusing person.
Shanny is bulbous yet smiling, and Chris is smiling. Looks like they're happy together, whatever the weather. Okay, I promise you I won't give up my day job for singing. Okay, you have my word for it. They need to carry on, don't they? Off you go, both of
Today
you.
we pre-ordered Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh gosh. Yes, I can't wait to play that game.
I'm spending a little extra to get the more the upgraded
So Shanny
version.
has
I
a
mean,
type, definitely.
It's cosmetic stuff. It's or gun skins and stuff like that.
Something interesting to note about Shanny, you didn't really know that much about her personal life either back then, because I don't think Chris would have allowed her to dispel out all the beans of every little tiny detail that was going on in her life. So she was under control. She had to be under control when she was with him, because he was a little bit closer to an alpha than her current beta male that she's with right now.
All I'll say to that is facts. Everything I've looked into about Chris, because, you know, I did definitely, you know, why wouldn't I, especially if I'm going to talk about stuff like this. And Chris, you know, he could hold down a job. He didn't believe in just, you know, just leeching off everybody. He really wanted to set a picture, you know, an optic of their life together. He really did. But Shanny just couldn't deal with that because she's constant drama. Chris knew what it took to get the kids back. Chris knew what it took to just look like decent people. But Shanny's not decent. I mean, you know, facts, you know.
Although I would not call Chris
But
an
thanks
alpha.
for being here, y'all. Please, like,
something in between an alpha and a beta.
Yeah, you know, I really like the Mass Effects.
what? Meth
all
sex,
of
do you say?
You know,
I hope not.
I played them. I haven't beat them.
shouldn't be any of them.
No, I probably should.
Mass Effect's legendary. If you've not played Mass Effect, do something.
You can have sex in the game.
With aliens, dude.
Yeah.
Freaking blue humanoid looking aliens.
It looks pretty hot. I'm just saying. That'll turn me on. The last game.
Yo, for real, guys, let me ask you something. What do you think is the reason why Shanny, or not even why these guys pick Shanny as like a girlfriend and like, you know, a potential wife or a wife? Like, what is it? Like, she's not interesting and she lies about her whole life or embellishes a lot. You know, maybe some of these things happen, but not in the way she says.
The last Mass Effect turned me on for some weird reason.
Fallout 4.
You know,
Video games are
I believe she gave me this car. A lot of you don't know this, but when I went to the house the first time,
Yo, she gave
there
them a
was
car?
green, Jeep that was in the driveway. I'm wondering if this is the same car, although that car was absolutely filthy. I
What
can't
the
even
hell?
begin to talk about all the saliva and all of the
That wasn't
nastiness
saliva.
that was in that car. We'll have to talk about that one day, and if I can find my pictures, maybe I can show you guys what I'm talking about. That car was a
Ew.
mess, but she gave me that car. I ended up getting a whopping $50 for it, and then I gave it to her. $50 for that Jeep that they had. That's what that car was worth to the scrapyard.
turning you on, Shanny, for some weird reason.
I don't get it. What the hell?
Well,
like,
I bet that doesn't
But
come
anyway.
close to.
Those glasses that Shanny has on right there, those American flag glasses, I actually own those glasses now. I thought these glasses belonged to Jason, but apparently these glasses belong to Shanny. So Shanny, if you're watching this, Shanny, I actually have your glasses. Absolutely hilarious.
yo, I bet he's downstairs next to the heater where he just has to whistle like an old man to get the oil or the heat to work.
I'm actually gonna start wearing them live sometime.
Jesus meeting you in the shower as far as turning you on.
Ugh.
So this is turning into a nice little family jaunt. You know, the two of them going for a drive. It looks pretty normal.
Pretty boring.
Exactly.
We get lucky. We
Hey,
meet,
there
we
you
go
go,
play
Ty.
basketball. I thought it was a neat little feature, though.
Yeah.
That was
What's
really cool. It's
happening?
like, oh, well,
After
at
this,
least
I'm gonna
you
show
think-
the Shanny
Like
stuff.
usually when you sleep with your companion, whatever, on the bed by you, they don't even lay down with you.
Yeah.
So anyway, I wanted to show everybody this. I can only
Right,
take so many
November.
boring videos from this woman. But anyway,
Yes, kind of.
I wanted to show everybody this because I wanted people to see what Shanny was like before she got with Jason. She was married to Chris. According
Damn,
to
whistling.
Shanny, Chris cheated on her with her best friend, and that caused them to have a divorce. But before they got divorced, and make no mistake about this, and Jason can lie all he wants, and Shanny can lie all he wants. You can watch Drag Channel and see that, and then I'm telling you the truth about this. You can watch Shabby for Christ. You can watch Fun the Archive. There's
Me?
a ton of archive videos channels out there that I did not watch when I was fighting the reaction channels.
Yeah.
You will see proof that Shanny had phone sex
With Rev.
Jason before she was divorced.
Yo, she did that, and Chris just was like, "Oh yeah," and he got a BJ from one of her friends, and that's when they were like, "I guess this is over." And then when he was at work, Shanny went after his brother that was living at the house just to make sure she wasn't going to steal anything with a hatchet. And the cops were called and everything, and the boys unfortunately had to see all this too.
So
Great mother.
in fact, I'll take it a step further. I believe that they did that before Chris cheated on Shanny.
Of course. Dude, learn the script. I hate to say that, but
Okay.
shit. I mean, and you know, and that it bothers me sometimes and it doesn't bother me. Some people I'm like, all right, you want to go into this, learn this, fine. But then sometimes even someone like GMAN, I'm like, dude, learn the script. You were giving this woman money for forever, for a year, maybe 2 years. And you were friends with him, no matter what people said, and you had to deal with that backlash. And you don't even know the script on these two? Damn, man. That's bad on you, man. Be better, G-Man.
Shanny also makes the claim, now listen to me carefully here. Shanny also makes the claim that the reason why she became a Christian is because she listened to Jason. And Jason got her to stop being an atheist, because for those of you who don't know, Shanny has two claims. Number one, she used to be an atheist, and she used to be a Satanist. I remember when she came into one of my rooms one day, she came into my room and said that, you know, she used to be a Satanist. Somebody was in my room from the Church of Satan or whatever, and she told me what they was doing in the room, and she wanted me to kick them out because it was apparently casting a spell in my room or whatever. But she did publicly make the claim that she was a Satanist and that she was an atheist. As a matter of fact, she called herself the Amazing Ex-Atheist. Again, you can check out with Brett Keane, Sabella. You could talk to Bruce Shepard. You could talk to Holy Spackle and a whole bunch of other people who know this about her. Okay? She claims that she
nuts,
watched
folks.
one of Rev's shows and she became a Christian. That is her claim. Okay? There is no way on God's green earth that is true. If you go listen to some of the things that Jason was talking about on Blog Talk and listen to some of the things that this man was talking about on YouTube and compare and contrast that to the stuff that comes out of Shanny's mouth, there is no way that's true. I now believe, based on watching these videos, that Shanny made that up in order to try to get with Jason. She made that up. That woman don't hold to any of the views that Jason has, especially when it comes to the political side. I don't need to go into that because I think most of you that are watching watch Carrie and them enough to know that she's extremely inconsistent with her stories about her political side and where she stands on it and everything and whatnot. But I want everybody to see that. So for those of you who don't know, and I'm going by my side, I'm not going by these reaction people. I'm going by my side so that people can get a fresh perspective. When apparently all of this stuff started happening, I think this is when Fundy Archive started really taking up a lot of her videos. She was looking for another man, and I was on the list. She was trying to get with me, and she was trying to get with Jason. I don't know if there was anybody else on the list, to be perfectly honest. Not that I can think of, but I remember specifically calling her on the phone, I think on her birthday, and I spoke to her mother.
You know, isn't that crazy? You know, this ain't some 18 or 19-year-old that hasn't touched life yet and freshly out of school, don't know what to do. So she's just going to pick two men and one of them will take care of me. But no, she was like in her 30s and with two children. I don't know. It's just like that time is done, especially having kids. And like, this is the new dad now. This is the new guy now. Like, damn it. I don't know. Like, I don't get that. How some people don't care, like, to have that type of look of this is the new whatever now. Like, I think if you're gonna date and you have kids, you know, me personally, my own opinion, I didn't say nothing until I knew it was serious. Then you can bring it in and be all like that. But you know, I think you need some mutual respect to say this is a dad figure or a mom figure.
And I spoke to Shanny, and I told Shanny outright that to even have a conversation with me, she has to get out of her mother's house. Now, if you go watch her mother's video, that she made. She
I only got
confirms this in
10.
the video. I don't know how she
I suck
fully
at this
tells the story,
game.
but she tells it enough where you understand that I put my foot down on some things early on or whatever, right? Shanny would later say that she
Yo, folks, I'm saying it now. Patty is cheating. Patty, you are cheating.
was using me as a way to try to get Jason. Okay, and I read the comments on that on the Fundy Archive or whatever.
Yeah,
and a lot of people was calling
exactly.
baloney on that too. But she ultimately got Jason. And what a lot of you don't know is Shanny sent me a private video. Unfortunately, I tried looking for it before this show, but I couldn't find it. But I think there's a strong possibility either Sabella or...
Well, Ricky, there's always this question, right? Because I think about this part a lot. Did Shanny know that Rev had that money before or after she tried to get with him and with G-Man? That's what I want to know. Like, was this something that she knew trying to get with G-Man, or was this trying to get with G-Man and then Rev threw out that, wild card of I got some money, and then she just went to him? Because G-Man says no matter what, he turned her down.
Or Dragnet has it. There's a strong possibility of this. The reason why, because Sabella was downloading all my stuff back then, and Dragnet was talking about every little tiny thing that came out of my mouth. But Shanny had made a video with Jason being drunk and threatening her while they was going back and forth because he wanted to drink and Shanny wouldn't give him a drink. Mind you, they were still living in Scranton at the time.
Mine never goes away.
She sent me a private video via Google Hangouts back in the day as proof in case something happened to her. A few months after that, y'all already know GMAN have an offer for you. They offered me the house. I moved in there, yada yada yada. But the point of the matter is that Jason didn't change a whole lot. All you did was see him threaten Ms. Star. You know what I mean? Which was the first time I've seen him threaten anybody. But it was understandable at the time because he was trying to defend his woman. Okay, whatever.
His woman. Come on, G-Man, don't talk like that.
Colorado. Okay, now if you never heard this story come directly out of my mouth, this is what happened. When they gave the house to me the first time, and I went over there, the ACs was on and everything and whatnot, they didn't even take their identification with them. It's almost like they made a random decision to go, left everything on, and then just left. And there was papers on the door.
Oh, you mean like, CPS is about to come to our house because they heard that we're smoking pot around the kids. Oh, well, we can go out to Colorado. It's free there, or it's legal. What the fuck are they gonna do? Oh man! All right, with the F-bomb. What the F are they gonna do about that? I can't even do my Rev impersonation. I gotta swear, I hate this. Forget YouTube.
Which I've shown in Dragnut's private show, where what was it? Where I showed how they was going to condemn the house.
Oh yeah, you definitely did.
Looking back at it, I shouldn't have said nothing. The way I was treated the first time I moved in there, I shouldn't have said nothing. Shanny and Rev have repeatedly called that house a piece of garbage. Mind you, this man is a millionaire almost, right? He's got $700,000 in the stocks, and he owns 2 houses. Well, he owned one house, but he gave one of the houses to his uncle. Now they're in Boulder, Colorado.
Now they're in that house.
When they're in Colorado, this is the Rev that all of you guys got to see. I want to show you guys something here real quick. This is not a humble Rev. This ain't a loving Rev. It ain't none of those
I'm gonna
things.
tell him to turn off his heater.
This guy. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me just think about what I want to say here a minute, because I'm gonna mess around and cuss.
Because it's annoying me.
This woolly mammoth, this chia pet, this Godzilla King Kong wildebeest, completely and utterly destroyed what little manhood this man had. Absolutely destroyed him. I don't want to hear nothing about a wet brain. This woman cut his balls off and made him eat it.
Yep. Made him eat it.
From being a man. And I'm going to say this, jumping ahead a little bit. The reason why that man is sitting there talking about, I love my baby and everything and whatnot, he don't love her. She's filling a psychological role of his dead mother. We'll get to that one a little bit later. But
yeah, that's what I said.
want everybody
I believe.
to take a look
That's
at this
true.
video here. And I want you to take a look at what happens when you get involved with Sasquatch. I want you to take a look at this and what this woman actually imagined in her head that she was going to do to me, of all people. And let this be a message to anybody watching this. This will never, ever, listen to me. I might put a wig on and joke around and play a little bit or whatnot.
What?
I may do the watermelon and chicken thing or whatever, fine or well or whatever. But you will never, ever.
Yo, where are these videos? I need to watch them.
Ever, 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 ever. Unless I am ordained by God to do it, and I'm getting paid very well to do it. There ain't no way in God's green earth you're gonna see this happen to me. So let me show you guys something here. Now, mind you, this man is still worth well over $700,000 when you see what she did to this guy. Not gonna tell me this is love. This is abuse, if you ask me. This is straight up abuse. Check this out. And now some of these videos I do remember from the Marked by God days. So this one is on Fat Courtney Loves YouTube channel.
Yeah, good channel, man.
And I think a lot of you make fun of them with this one right here. This video right here. You can see my icon here. That's Shanny. That's Shanny, the amazing ex-atheist. Let me sure you guys can hear me. Hold on a minute. That's Shanny. Okay, cool. So take a look at Revelina, and guess who he's flirting with? Take a guess. Check this out.
So, hey, G-Man, what's up? It's Rev here. You know, I've been waiting for you. But anyway,
He didn't ever watch
yeah, the
this.
whole past year has been kind of...
That's not wet brain. He was told to do this. But
Exactly.
this is not wet brain here. I don't want to hear nothing about no wet brain. This is premeditated.
crazy and everything, but maybe we can work everything out and see how the things are going. I don't know. But
Sabella, I want to give you the link to come in here, Sabella, real quick, before I play the rest of the video. Because it's going to be important for me to, because I'm going to say something in here. And you guys ain't going to believe me. Sabella, I need you to come in here real quick. Nobody else click the link. Just Sabella.
Yo, I'm just going to say it now because it's bothering me. Why does G-Man, like, have this boner for Sabella? Sabella obviously has some issues with people of, you know, different colors, and well, definitely her husband does, and I've seen some videos. I don't know her shtick or her thing, but from what I've seen, it hasn't been too good. So why does G-Man, like, what is up with that? It's a friendship I don't understand. I guess he likes just racist people.
Only Sabella. Sabella, click that link and come in here. I want us to watch this clip together, and I'm going to say something. I want you to tell me if you believe me or not. Okay, Sabella, click that link and come in the room real quick. Just Sabella. If anybody else coming here who ain't Sabella, I'm not letting you in here. Just Sabella. Okay. Okay, cool. Here she goes. Sabella, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, so let's finish watching this clip here, and then when it finishes, I'm gonna say something. I want you to tell me if you think I'm lying. All right?
All right.
Okay, so just give me a second here, because you were there and we were fighting back then. So you'll know if I'm lying or not. So let me put this on here real quick.
you know, I'm trying to get used to Colorado here. I like it a lot. I don't know. I just want to say hi really quick because I like it and everything. And yeah, this is sort of like a new character thing I'm getting into, sort of. And you know,
Sick.
I don't know. I look like maybe a hooker on a street corner. I don't know, G-Man. Come and save me, G-Man. The damsel needs saving, G-Man. Could you please come and save me? You know, I'm on the...
You have always been her ultimate
I was gonna
goal.
bring it up because, like, I've seen this a million times.
She has made it clear from day one that you were the goal.
I definitely want to get
She
into
only
this
went into
Shanny
the money.
video.
She told Betty that.
Exactly. And then Shanny's mother told me the same thing. She
Yeah.
told me to leave her alone, which I didn't listen to. I listened to it for about a day or two because Shanny talks too much. But she told me to specifically leave Shanny alone, and I would get the house back because she wants me. She don't want him. Okay, so I'm not saying that because I want Shanny or anything like that. I'm just telling you what's really going on in that woman's head.
No, that's a stone cold fact, and that it has been a fact for years.
Right. So what you saw there, number one, I think she had him do that. She told him what to say and believed that it would be funny if he did it, right? Like, what do you think about it?
Well, she also made a similar video to Bruce, so I am not sure if she's just trying to get both of you, or if he just likes to hit on men, or what. But
I don't know what her deal is. All I know is that when we were there in person, I got a heck of a lot more attention than Rev did, that's for sure. Because when I came over there, I always had stuff with me, and Rev couldn't provide anything. He couldn't provide nothing. What he could do is run errands. But he couldn't provide anything.
Well, he can't provide anything now. He
What
does
happened?
not have a job.
He doesn't want to work either.
He sits and he gets high and he begs for stuff on the internet.
That's right. She beats him up when he doesn't. Well, when she gets angry enough, she beats him up.
Or she makes him shave his
Yep.
head.
Facts.
Yep. Anything to destroy his masculinity.
Yeah, she humiliates him on the regular.
Yeah, and he thinks that's love, and it's not. So, Sabella, thank you for coming in here. Let me just try to get through this thing as quickly as I can, so people don't be here forever.
All
Or
right.
whatever. I just wanted you to. Oh, and one more thing, Sabella. Didn't me and you have a bet that that relationship wasn't going to last 6 months
We did.
on Skype, right? If
Yeah,
you ever
we
find that, can you do me a favor and get that to either Drag or Carrie and show them as proof that we had a bet on? This is when we were fighting too. We had an ongoing bet that
I don't think she could show it to Carrie.
that he was going to be broke within 6 months.
Well, he's broke, but he hasn't wised up and gone anywhere. So we were half right.
Yeah. But that's why I needed you in here so that people can see this and whatnot. Because Shanny's gonna say I'm lying when she sees this. I'm not lying about nothing. I know what I'm talking about. But thank you for coming here, Isabella. Let me just get through the rest of this real quick.
All right.
So I can make my point here. All right. So I needed Isabella in here because whenever I say things like that, it sounds like I'm being cocky or arrogant or whatever. And I'm not trying to be cocky or arrogant. I'm just telling you how this woman really thinks. And Jason, if you're watching this, you are still being played, dude. You have one thing to offer, and that's a roof over her head. You wait till the uncle kicks you out.
Hey, Bells. What's up, Bells? How you
Anyway,
doing?
let's get back to the story here. So let's go back over there again to the Rebelina channel, the Fat Courtney Love YouTube channel. And that's what she would have him do.
I know, right?
$700,000, and she was making him dress up. You won't find one YouTube video with Chris dressing up like that.
Jillian.
Not one.
That's
why I give Chris credit. You won't see him wearing a Joker's outfit and acting like a female and acting like he don't got no balls. I've gotten into arguments with Chris on YouTube. If anybody ever has those things downloaded. And Shanny, you better hope to God I don't find my old phone. Because I recorded that conversation when you and Chris was arguing. And he was putting you in your place. You better hope I never find that phone. But I got a lot of stuff. I got me and Candy talking. I got some.
I mean, you know, G-Man's been talking so much crap at this point. It would look so bad if he went and simped back to her because, you know, Jesus told him to or something that's like, no, man, she manipulated you.
Interesting things. But that's neither here nor there. I'm trying to focus on Shanny. So what I want to show everybody here is what they was doing with the money, right? Because Shanny claims that she had nothing to do with him losing all that money, right? She had nothing to do with it and whatnot, right? I want to show everybody that she's a liar when she says that.
Well, of course.
Now I lost the video. Now I gotta find it again. Hold on.
She's buying Venmos,
I know
Cash
seen this stuff already, but there's a video with her doing a wakey bakey, and I don't think I've ever really. I think one time on More by God I might have said something about this wakey bakey thing that she did on here, where she was dressing up in green. She was dressing up in this big green dress, and she bought this $1,000 blunt. I think it was. Dude,
are you driving right now?
You started seeing her walk around wearing
Sometimes I miss the open
symbol on her hat. Jason started walking around with marijuana symbols on his hats. And all she cared about was marijuana and marijuana and marijuana and marijuana. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Shanny's mother said something about all she wanted to do was go to Colorado, was be with him so that she can smoke and smoke and smoke and never work. But she spent all of his money on marijuana. Let me show you something here real quick.
I just figured you probably didn't get my
stuff up.
notification.
A lot of you already seen this stuff, I'm sure. I'm the one late to the dance with a lot of this. So, I was going to go into all the N-word stuff. I don't think that's necessary. But I want people to see what she did with the money.
Yes, please not. I'm trying to stay monetized as it is.
She shows a behind in this thing.
Oh, no, not this video.
This is going to be a hell of a 420.
Thanks,
that man was wearing a cross on his hat. That man was preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. Now they're both dressed up in this green nonsense, smoking weed.
I mean, please, G-Man, don't go any farther than that.
Okay, I want to make sure you guys heard that. They're both dressed up in this green nonsense, smoking weed. Okay? This woman came into his life, removed Jesus from it, and made herself and her God, marijuana, the object of this man's faith. And Shanny, if you're watching this, you were never a follower of Jesus.
No.
If you was truly a follower of Jesus, that man wouldn't be sitting there with a sweater with a marijuana leaf on his shirt. For those of you who are Christians and who are watching this, you understand what I'm talking about.
Folks, I just wanted to say there's like a reason why I started looking through all those papers and all these forms that Google had me sign. And I can't say the F word within the first half hour of my stream without it being demonetized. I can't show drug use at all. I can't talk about any wars. I can't talk about any political things, or basically, and there's a lot of rules now. I mean, there could be one or two F-bombs, but like sprinkled in. It's really messed up. So like, you know, basically I probably have to save him for Shanny. And if she smokes, forget it. It's all over. So I do appreciate the memberships and the cash apps and the super chats, because you guys kind of keep me floating when YouTube wants to come down with this nonsense. I mean, they barely pay me anything as it is. So I do thank you. From the
This
bottom
woman
of
is
my heart.
presenting herself like a witch. Because that is what she's into. Sorcery. And that is what she's practicing when she constantly wants to get high. I'm not going to go too far now. I already ranted about that before.
Yeah.
But the point of the matter is, that is where
It's
his money went.
just happened.
It wasn't moving all the time. Yeah, it might have been it was several dumb purchases. I believe Dry Nut covered the mukbangs, and Dry Nut covered the hauls.
Hey,
Where
Creeping
she
Dad.
would spend $800, $1,500,
Hey, Gypsy,
$2,000 on absolute garbage. A lot of you don't know this, but everything that they were buying, the man already had in Scranton. The man had laptops, the man had games.
Yeah, I can't make anything at all. You know, at all.
The man had everything that they were buying there was already in Scranton. If they wanted that stuff so bad, why didn't they take that stuff with them to Colorado so that they could save a little bit of money? Because that was not her goal. Her goal was to spend every dime he had and then think that she was going to come to me. This is one of the reasons why I'm taking this so personal. Because I actually believe the exact opposite. I believe that these two genuinely and sincerely, this is what I believe now. I believe that the reaction channels are responsible for them losing all of their money. They have to keep moving all the time. That's what I believe. I believe that they lost all of their money because the reaction channels didn't let them make ad revenue on their channels.
That has nothing to do with saving and smart buying. You know, just because you make a lot of ad revenue doesn't mean you have to spend it all in a day like it's burning a hole in your pocket buying joints these size. You know how much that is? That's like almost like an ounce in there. Are you kidding me? It's like a couple hundo. Each one of this is like $1,000 worth of stuff that she's holding. So yeah, spending where it's not needed, especially when she wasn't even monetized at this point. It's just like, you know, she did it to try to live like bougie, you know? So I don't agree with that statement, you know? So you can save and live pretty good and have something if the chips fall, which they always do, you know? There's always up and down.
But the reality is that this woman spent all of his money on
she
marijuana,
did, Charlie?
and video games, and stupid stuff that they don't even own no more. I saw their car when they came from Colorado. I know what was in the car. I took everything out the car for them. They had maybe at best, if you combined everything in value, they had at best maybe $8,000 worth of stuff in that car when they moved from Colorado. Out of almost $1 million, $8,000 in stuff that he would later pawn off so that they can get Delta 8, so that they can get weed.
I don't believe they had close to $1 million in that car. I mean, they had a lot, plus the car itself, which was like about 70, 80 grand, which, you know, where'd it go?
It just burns me up.
Oh, thanks, Bells.
I'm not mad like the way you guys are mad. I'm mad for a totally different reason. This woman thought she was going to do this mess to me, and she was absolutely crazy. She thought that was going to happen. But anyway, they moved to Boulder, Colorado. They're smoking all of this weed. All of her pain magically going away because she's smoking all these joints and weed.
Like I said, I got really...
Did not get married because she didn't want to lose her welfare.
Because you really can't show
That's why
that.
they didn't get married. They're not married now, which I need to be doing is telling CPS that these knuckleheads are going around saying that there's something that they are not. Because she collects food stamps. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but when you collect food stamps, it goes by both people's income.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go watch Shanny right now because I literally can't show this. I can't have like 3 videos that are kind of demonetized, and doing this definitely will. So I'm just gonna go to Shanny. I will come back to GMAN, like when he's not talking about that segment anymore. But hey, everyone, thank you for hanging out tonight. I do appreciate it. Please like, please subscribe. And it's been great. Like, you know, my sub count is going up. Like, is not that far off. Another like 100 and like 2,000. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much. I am humbled. I truly am humbled. All right, let me see if I can get all this in here.
Horrible day in the neighborhood, a horrible day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine?
There we go. I think that's good enough.
Would you be mine? It's a fucking horrible fucking day in the neighborhood. It's all fucking cloudy in the neighborhood. Probably fucking snow. Let me see.
Oh, great. Thanks for
it does say
swearing,
snow on there.
Shanny.
Yeah. On my computer. You feel it in here. Oh, I feel it in my fucking body, dude.
Ah!
My body's like ass. Yeah, I should be starting soon, snow. Good morning, Boo.
Oh
Good
yeah,
morning.
I hear that.
Welcome
I
to
hear
another
that.
fucking chilly ass day.
See, it's hard, with Shanny.
I did have a good night. Slept like a baby. Hi,
I'm
homeless.
sure you did. Like a
little-
baby you don't have to take care of anymore.
Smithy. How are you guys? How is everyone today? How are you? How are you? It's cold. It's freezing in the UK. Oh no. I'm sorry. It's cold here in Pennsylvania, so I hear you. My little toesies are like all cold. I don't have any socks on. I should put them on, but I'm like, fuck it. I hate wearing things on my feet.
Yeah, you like to be barefoot.
I do. I like to be barefoot. I prefer it that way.
Natural.
It is. It really is. 6 a.m.? Oh, Lord. 9:05?
That's the good stuff, folks.
Me, I'm a...
Because, it's just like, blah, 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 blah.
Take your
I know what you're here
most you've
for.
ever had and multiply it by about 1 billion.
But they both know what's up and still play with him. I know, he's got to be good in bed or something.
Yeah.
That's what I think. He's
That-
probably good in bed.
that's
Like,
what it is,
really
I think.
fucking good in bed.
That's what I think it is, yeah.
Same here.
Shanny
First,
needs
though.
a
The
muzzle.
threesomes I've had went well and no one got jealous. So... I didn't have a bad... I've never had a bad experience with a threesome, so...
Well, neither did I.
Yeah, you've had no experience with it.
Like, why does she always do this? I mean, to me, this... Oh, look, I fixed it.
I spent 100.
G-Man gave me the best dick the other day. It was so good.
Oh,
Crash
she said it.
Cootercoot donated $5 through Super
I
Chat.
spent 100.
G-Man
I
gave
subbed
me
my
the
Pepper
best
Sock
dick the other
account
day.
today
It
to
was
try
so
to help.
good.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the support. But yeah, that is awesome. But yeah, it's on the last video. It was like going up and up and up, and I was like, I hope that now it's in the center again. Now I know. Thank you, dude. What was she saying? Oh yeah. I don't believe she had all these threesome relationships. I think she just throws that at Rev to try to like make him think that she's so advanced, more advanced than he is. Because usually with that mindset, you want to like do whatever Shanny says because you think she's so much cooler than you are because she's lived this crazy, debaucherous life.
Kind of.
I need to give you that experience,
No,
don't
I
I?
kind of did, though.
Well, yeah, you kind of did.
We engaged in sexual shit.
She said he's
Kinda,
dumb.
how?
I know, right? My firefighter husband would love to have a three-way with you and Rev.
No, guys. No.
Oh yeah,
No,
great.
never.
Oh, skip past what, Drag? He didn't technically have a... well, I mean...
Yeah, it was because there was fellatio involved. So it was
Oh.
technically, but it was in a car, and it was not like a normal sexual threesome. So
Yeah.
you just fooled around in a car. That's all.
Yeah.
But it was 3 people, so what do you do with that? I don't know.
No, he didn't suck someone off.
No, I never done any gay shit in my life because I'm not gay. Okay, I have nothing against that stuff, but I'm just not gay. So, or bi. I'm not bi either. Not into the dudes. Don't work well with the males because I used to be one.
There's a video of my threesome.
What?
Sam has it.
Private stock.
Yeah, she has it.
Oh.
Sam who? What? Yeah, she says this stuff all the time, and then there's nothing ever after that. Like, I just don't believe what she says. She's right, like, about 20% of the time.
Come here and hug me, and then he goes, and of course we fuck, then you're, we're gonna sign a contract together, and you know that, and then don't ever do that again, and I'm your dom, you know that, and then don't just, there you go. Was I lying about that? The audio is Didi confessing him to sleep. Oh, so now they confess to sleeping together. So, I have written confirmation that you said you don't sleep with her. I don't, bitch. I have those messages. So that's proof that you're a fucking scammer. Because you were scamming me the whole time promising me, really after, oh my god, only someone evil could watch somebody go through what I went through with him. Like, willing to take your abuse and everything, to be lied to over and over. Are they fucking for real? Not making me mad, you're not making me jealous. You're just confirming everything I knew about you was right. You're just...
Well, technically you are getting mad, but that's neither here nor there, and you shouldn't feel ashamed over your emotional state anyway. It's just how you're feeling.
Yeah, I grew up with Mrs. Doubtfire, so.
What does that mean?
All right, Krista. You're making babies right now, am I correct?
I'm in the, yeah, in the chat room.
No, I think her and her husband are going for another baby.
Good.
Yeah.
That's great. Getting pounded with your phone. You know, that's hilarious.
What?
Funny.
Getting pounded with your phone.
He was never your boyfriend, shit. I know, but he was still fucking with her. You know? Trying.
Shanny.
That's what I thought. Yeah, may Jesus Christ get you pregnant. I hope you get blessed with a baby girl. Name her Shannon. Dravenscrypt, come on, man.
Crash Cootercoot donated $2 through Super Chat. Is Revelina bi?
That's not true. Dravenscrypt, come on, man. Don't be saying you're God. That's not true.
I love that.
Dravenscrypt.
I don't know. I mean, he says he's so standoffish right here, but he seemed a little como ça when he was in that video. So I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'd have to meet him probably for you to find out, give you a more definitive answer. Thank you. Yeah. Keep that fupa down, Shanny.
That was a beautiful name.
Yeah, name her Shannon Eileen.
That is a beautiful name, though. Shannon.
Thank you.
I love that name.
I know, you love your Shannon.
I do.
Oh, stop. Don't do that.
Baby.
I did. You just solidified it. That's right.
Yes, name her after Shanny. That would be so cute. I'd be like, oh my god, I need to meet her. I would meet your baby Krista and hold her. And be like, oh, you got little baby Shannon.
Be a godmother.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Oh yeah. Maybe I should skip that one.
Oh.
It's just because, you know what? The thing is, I feel like when they do that, they're just putting on a show. Anybody who has to make out in front of the camera is just trying to show a fake relationship that's obviously not there, because you don't need to flex that hard, right?
If I get a cat, I'll name her Shanny.
Right?
Yay, Shanny cat! Oh, okay.
That's rough.
Do what you need to do. I'm 35, not too old. Yeah, she wants to have as many babies as she possibly can. She loves the babies. And I'm like, I'm looking forward to empty nesting. I raised 2 sets of boys. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm done. Oh, okay. Is that admittance that she's not going to try to get them back? You didn't do anything. Your mom probably did, and I'm sure Chris did. But you and Riff Raff over here, yeah, you didn't do anything but give them hell to live with.
Thanks.
That would be 4 kids. Yeah, I'm done, man. I'm done.
You're done.
You're done.
I love you.
You're my baby, and I love you.
I'm 30. I never want kids. There's always adoption. No, drag. I'm done. My boys can adopt. My boys can go have kids. I'll be grandma.
Okay? You'll be grandma.
William.
They won't bring their spawn around you.
Is practically a man now, and Zachary's turning into a man. So it's like.
You hear those words? Practically a man. They're almost a man. In other words, they don't need mommy anymore. You're sick, Shanny.
I'm just ready for my I've never had a alone time, you know what I mean, without raising kids. So I'm looking forward.
You're ugly, you're disgusting, I'm gonna kill you. Give me $200.
I know, Dr. Phil. It's just the stuff she's saying. It's making me feel a certain way as well.
To that, because it's a new experience to me. Oh, fuck you, Spring Roll, you rude son of a bitch. My boys adore me. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, where are they? I love this. See, that's why it's almost impossible to cover her and not swear. I need to get a swear jar too. It's because she just gets me so angry because I'm sorry, you know, putting your hands on them, especially when they're ones that are autistic, you know, and they need extra help. You just having them trying to learn general, like, you know, general school on a computer, on a laptop. Like, screw you. You didn't even take the time to try to bring your younger child to a school that could handle autism. That would have been nice, huh, Shanny?
Yeah, they do. Holy shit. They do.
They adore their mother.
They
I
fucking
make
do.
them laugh.
Yes.
You're having a alone time right now. Well, technically no. I'm with you guys. And I'm always with this guy.
Yeah, you just tell, seriously.
No. No, I like the fact that you're with me.
Yeah, I thought you did, you know.
Yeah, no, I hear you,
I want to
Barbie.
be able to travel, you know, in a fucking RV.
Yeah. We haven't had any of those moments where...
Of course they went right after the kids this morning. They have no fucking life.
Who doesn't?
What about a trip to Paris? That would be beautiful.
Paris.
Shanny and Rev in Paris. Shanny and Rev at the Louvre.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
It's all she cares about.
That'd be amazing.
Gingers will be given special consideration, Norman. You need some advice. At what age is it okay to leave your kid home alone for a couple hours? I think the age for that, I think, is 8. I think that's a legal age.
8?
For 2 hours? I think it's 8.
8 years old. 8 years old. Wow. Wow, you are just something else, aren't you?
Let me make sure that's the truth. No, I was wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, it is 8. 8 is from 1.5 hours to 2 hours. You can leave them alone.
I'm sorry. I have had 8-year-olds, and some of them like to light fires, and yeah, no thanks.
But it's typically 11 or 12.
Yeah, 11 or 12.
Yeah, wait a few years. Don't leave a 5 or 6 year old alone. Oh my god, they'll be writing all over the fucking walls. And then you'll come home, and then you'll have like fucking like Hershey syrup like all over the freaking floor, and it's all over their faces, and they're all high on a sugar high.
You awful mom.
Maybe asleep, face first in the chocolate syrup.
I mean, it's just because it's like, you know, I mean, I met some great 8-year-olds, but you know, it's things happen. Kids like to play, and if they're 8 and they fall down the steps or something, or they get into some stupid fight with their siblings, and there's no one there for 2 hours, that's where that scares me, because then the kid gets nervous. Well, what do I do? How do I, you know, fix my boo-boo or whatever?
Tell us a story about when they got into something, because mine got into
Yeah,
Vaseline,
13's a
put it
good
all over
age.
his face when we were in the kitchen. Oh my god. You know, I don't really have many stories of that, because I was like always like around them and always like had an eye out on them. So that stuff didn't really happen that much with me. I was really good at like, no. I would have left William alone at 8 years old, but definitely not Zachary alone at 8 years old. It depends on the kid's maturity levels. Oh, fuck off, Nick.
No.
I'm a good mom. Fuck off, asshole.
No, you're not.
I never abused or neglected my children like you guys like to say.
Yeah, then why G-Man say you clotheslined one, like you were a linebacker, and then you did it to Rev too. Like, what's wrong with you? Why you always gotta get physical? You know, what is that? You always gotta literally push your weight around.
Yeah, I did. Hi, Sammy. How are you? 8 is too young. Yeah, I agree. I didn't leave my sons alone until they were like 11,
Hey,
12, because
sorry.
I'm like
How you
really
doing?
fucking paranoid. And it wasn't long at all. Thank you, Sammy. I would never leave my 3 alone. I have 17, 15, and 10-year-olds. They would kill each other or set the house on fire. I kind of sort of trust the older two. Yeah, my mom tended to lie and exaggerate things, and a lot of things she tried to make me seem like for was neglect was actually on her part. because I was at work when these things happened.
Oh, okay. So your mom told the internet because she had to, you know, she had to stick up for herself after you told everybody online like how awful she was, and said, well, you neglect your children, and she doesn't know why you do that, and I'm peeing bottles underneath the bed. And then you were like, well, I was at work, but you weren't, because your mom said you only had one job, and then you lost it because you had to make YouTube videos at work. But here, I'm gonna go back and watch finish that G-Man thing, because I see he's not talking about that anymore. So we have to finish that, and then I'll go back to Scammy.
You all know that she was doing hauls and that she was doing mukbangs, and they were just buying a lot of stupid stuff. Okay, they told all of you that they had to keep moving. They have to keep moving. Let me tell you something. If you look at both times they moved, you look at all the furniture that they bought, if you look at the TVs that they bought, it doesn't even come up to about 120,000. It doesn't even come up to 100,000 when they moved.
And a lot of the stuff they were using, I think it was like Rent-A-Center, because they left a lot of that behind, all the beds and all the furniture.
That's baloney. That money got lost because of their irresponsible spending. That's why it got lost. And do you want to know why Jason doesn't talk about these things? It makes him depressed. It makes him suffer from mental anguish. And Shanny makes him represses all of that, because you guys had to be around when I heard her say this for the first time to my face, when she said, oh, it's just money. Mind you now, she's begging me for my money at the time for food. She's begging me for my money at the time so she can get cigarettes. She's begging me for my money to do all this other stuff. And I'm not rich. I don't got no $700 sitting around nowhere. $700,000 sitting nowhere. She's like, oh, it's just money. It's just money. It's just money. Then this stupid woman gets, see, I almost cussed her. This stupid woman got on the internet and said that she would do it all over again, right? But anyway, let's see here or there. I want you to listen to Jason's own mouth what actually happened. And you guys seen this clip. I want you to hear for yourself what happened to this guy's money. Because the only way you're ever going to find out the truth with Rev is if you get him mad. Rev ain't going to tell you nothing why he's calm.
Definitely.
Right? They call it and another thing about the performance art. I did ask him about that. Rev told me that stuff was real. And if he had a gun, he would have shot her.
Yeah.
He told me on multiple occasions, if he had a gun, she would have got shot that day. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Now, mind you, you got to remember, when I got the house the first time, Rev owned two guns. He had an assault rifle, and that dude had a handgun.
Yeah, and that video I have when he's talking to Alex Jones, he talks about the weapons that he had that the government took away because he was threatening to attack some government officials.
I'm sorry, I'm not a gun person, so I can't go into detail about what kind of gun it was, but he had a handgun and he had an assault rifle in that house. Had they had that argument in that house, Shanny would have never even looked at him funny. All the weapons that dude had in there. And the dude had a lot of ammunition, too.
I can't afford takeout.
This is the video.
Trust me.
I'm telling all the YouTubers that her man won't get a job and that she's the one providing for the family. After she spent the vast majority of this man's money, giving it to her mother, bribing YouTubers, and doing all this other stuff and whatnot. She's getting on here bragging about taking care of the house with her EBT card while calling me up to pay her, and this is a true story, to pay her cell phone bill, to get them food.
And that's so messed up. Why? Because the fact that they would make fun of people for having an EBT card, and Shanny never did not have one.
So that they can get a key fob or some mess that they told me about on the phone, and a couple of other things. They called me up and had me pay that stuff. But anyway, let's continue.
I wish I could, but I can't.
Oh, and by the way, Shanny, I supported you for the better part of almost 2 years.
I wish you would full screen
For the better part of 2 years, I supported you. And then you get on here and you say that I
did?
Anyway, whatever. Let's continue.
What? You mean prior to all him losing his money, he had one? Wow. What a hypocrite.
I have is fucking food stamps and whatever I make from YouTube. That's all I have. That's all the finances that are coming in. And that's not good enough.
It's a good thing he left them guns in, because if he didn't, Shanny wouldn't be around. I can promise you that.
And I'm freaking the fuck out.
Oh, did she?
I'm freaking the fuck out. You know, I'm just hoping that this Doge coin will take off quick. I mean, they're saying it's going to.
That didn't age
saying
well.
it's gonna take.
Y'all want to see something interesting? Shanny says in her streams that when she used to do the cooking streams and she used to do all those streams, she was doing it in a lot of pain. Okay, for those of you out there who actually do experience pain when you're doing things, go watch her when she's doing the cooking streams. She ain't experiencing no pain. She's full of it. I went and I actually watched them. There is no signs whatsoever that she was experiencing any pain during those cooking streams at all. You're a liar, Shanny.
Take off soon, you know, and it's at that time period where Bitcoin, like it took like.
I'll tell you this, Shanny. You lucky I didn't take a look at these reaction channels and the archive videos while you was in that house, because I threw you out of there looking at all this stuff that I see that you guys was doing in there, and the stuff that you guys was saying and doing and whatnot. You're lucky, Shanny. You're lucky. You got that one off.
Bitcoin about 2 to 3 years before it took off and skyrocketed to where it was, and it's in that period with Dogecoin. That's why everyone's getting excited.
I had to go on Burnt Toast's YouTube channel. Oh, Shanny and them ain't drinking shit, and then I see a video with them drinking.
I mean, he really should just, again, I'll keep saying this. He should have looked into them before he started paying their way. I mean, wouldn't you look into someone before you even gave them, like, if you knew you were going to be giving them, you know, a big amount of money each week for a long extended period of time? Look into all these claims that people are saying, these ain't good people. You know, he acts like, oh, I didn't know. But dude, you did. You were warned. You just didn't want to listen. But it's okay. But you should say that.
I'd have threw out that day. That day I would have threw them out. They knew the rules in there.
For it, you know, and that's why we invested
hey, Penny.
a little bit of money into it, because we know when it takes off, we'll be able to support ourselves with it.
And that's the thing, Penny. It's like, what's worse, that Shanny did that, or that there's people out there that, you know, like that CPS after the second time wouldn't be like, obviously this ain't working out. To people like her and Von Helton that gets several times, like, yeah, 12 times, like, what's wrong with the system? This man obviously can't take care of kids. Facts.
You know, and this was a tip.
Somebody in the live chat says, and I didn't know this, she spent $10,000 to see Trisha. I would like a link for that one. She spent to see Trisha Paytas? She paid $10,000 to go see Trisha Paytas?
Well, both of them, her and Rev.
No. Somebody's got to give me the link. I got to take a look at that one later.
That was given to me by one of my subscribers, actually.
I don't know if that was $10,000, but I know that both of them had to pay to see her, and then Shanny went to like lunch with her or something. So it was like an extended thing. But it's a total waste of money, though.
Let's see if that's the video.
So I took my Mother's Day gift and I put it into it, and I don't regret it. You know, I put it into the Dogecoin because I know ultimately that's going to make some good money for us.
That's funny.
Because
this must have been when, if you guys, you know, people that have been watching me, been following, Shanny got in charge of her boyfriend, Rev, Jason, his financials and all his stocks and bonds. He had a lot, and Shanny never did it before. And even though his buddy, his financial advisor, was totally against it, Rev, through the power of love, he was persuaded by Shanny to make that decision, for her to make all the decisions. And obviously they lost everything because Shanny does not know what she's doing. So that's why when you hear her talking about this, that, you know, this was her bright ideas to get rich quick.
We were doing stocks before.
You know, that would explain why they was doing all of those hangouts with Big C. And why
they had a lot of other ones too.
All those hangouts and trying to be everybody's friend so they can get money. That must have been when their money was really, really, really starting to run out. So she must have convinced him that that they can make money on YouTube. It had to have been that. And then when he started seeing that that the money wasn't coming in, that's when he went off on her in this particular video, which you guys are gonna see. And this is not performance art. This actually happened. Red told me that this was very real when he had this argument.
I did stuff.
Well, yeah, I know.
I did.
Fine.
Did nothing.
Now, mind you, Jason's justified.
Oh, you did nothing.
From my perspective, anyway. Because remember, in the beginning of this video, she's standing there talking about how he won't get a job, trying to blame all of their problems on him. How she's been busting her behind to do all this and whatnot, to try to earn money to take care of her family. She's so full of caca. If she wouldn't spend all that money on that weed, and she wouldn't spend all, and on top of that dummy gets on Twitch. That dummy gets on Twitch, and then says, "Oh, I'm gonna, I would do it all over again." And that's right there in your face, Rev. Like the stuff that she does right in your face. She does not respect your intelligence, dude.
You see what Shane does to people? She has a way of getting to people's core and making them just triggered to no end.
She basically said she would squander your money all over again. You are an idiot, Rev, for being with this woman. This is the worst thing that has ever happened to you. Think about it, dude. Go look at this video of you at your desk. I'm sorry, you in your dining room talking about holiness, trying to follow Christ, and then being some spaced out zombie with a marijuana hat on and a marijuana shirt on while this woman smoking up all your money, you idiot.
You did? That sucks. What's up? At least you got to
You need to
come.
throw her out by her hair right now. And take what's left of your dignity and try to grow up and be a real man.
What dignity?
I was helping anyway.
Now you weren't. You did nothing.
Yeah.
You wasn't helping doing nothing.
Well, you're doing
I
nothing.
have never seen Shanny do dishes. I've never seen Shanny sweep a floor. I've never seen Shanny. And listen to me, I know a lot of women are gonna get mad at me when they hear me say this. I've seen Rev sweep the floor a little bit, not great, but a little bit. I've seen him mop a little bit. I've seen him wipe a tub down a little bit. I've never seen this woman clean anything. I've never seen her clean anything. I've seen her kids clean, and I've seen Rev clean. I've never seen her clean. Oh, that's my father, my elder. The heck out of here.
And now, so yeah, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I was taking care of a sick man.
No, you wasn't. You were spending his money.
Yeah.
Who could barely take care of himself.
No, you
And
didn't.
2 kids.
He was doing just fine before he met you. You got in his life. You kicked Jesus Christ to the curb. You became his Lord and Savior, and then you propped up the Almighty Delta 8.
The almighty
Great
Delta
Trinity.
8.
The Shanny, Delta 8, and weed. The Great Trinity.
And again, folks, I've talked to some people offline about this. People that would take, would go the ends of the earth for substance, and they even agree that there's no way people would act like this for just Delta 8. Delta 8 is not going to give you this pain relief that you're looking for. It's not like regular marijuana. It's Delta 8. There's got to be either something else going on or another drug involved, allegedly.
For the last time, Rev dedicated in a sole video on Jesus Christ without begging anybody for anything. He'll never do it. Not while she's around. He can't even have a political opinion while that woman's around.
That's not true.
Oh, really?
That's not true.
Really? I didn't take care of you at all.
You took care of me for 1 year when I had wet brain.
That's what I was talking about.
That's it.
Yeah. And then we were separated because of the fucking cops.
That's why you're
No,
such a
because you beat him.
You love beating up men. You love
Yep.
abusing men. You like beating them up. I tell you one thing, that me, Chris, Jay, let me tell you something. Chris can't claim this. Rev can't claim this. And I don't know Doug, but I tell you this, you never put your hands on me. Because if you did, everybody on YouTube would have known about my jail, would have known about me going to jail, and they would have known why I went to jail. Because I don't play that one iota.
Homie, don't play that.
I don't play that one iota.
For not on at all.
Still. I was still doing everything myself.
It's not true.
Whatever.
One of the things I would like to ask Chris is, how did Shanny smell when he was with her? I would love, the next time you guys go on Chris's channel, ask him that. I'm gonna try to be a guest on there one day when he does the what does he have, the odd irrelevancy or whatever. I'm gonna go on his show. I'm gonna ask him a question. How did Shanny smell when they were together? And did she ever?
Probably awful.
Because I watched her bathe twice. Don't get me wrong. I watched her bathe twice. Let me tell you what I mean by watching.
You watched?
Okay?
Ew. Hey, Shimmy,
I was
what's
told to
up?
go downstairs. Shanny and Rev went in the shower, and Rev bathed her because apparently she can't turn her body to the side to wipe her own butt crack, to wash her own butt. She can't do it. Rev has to do it for her. Rev is her.
Sometimes you got to go back in there and change the notification, turn it off, and then turn it back on. I've heard helps.
Caretaker. This woman can't even bathe without him. She can't wipe her butt without him. It's disgusting.
I don't even get credit for taking care of you for a fucking year.
You just fucking you
Yeah.
did things.
Yeah. I kept you alive.
Yeah, I kind of am. It's just I'm young at heart, man, and that makes me sound and look just different.
See, this is it. I know.
Just for everybody to know, he would have been alive a year. If he never got involved with her, that dude would still almost have $1 million, and that dude would have been quite alive. He would have been a drunk, but he would have been alive. because you got to remember he had Deidre in his life, and she was trying to get him to tone down on the drinking. There was a lot of people I think that started getting into his life that started talking to him about that. But as far as because it wasn't just him, I believe it was Shamos and it was a couple of other people in the debate arena. In my next video, we're gonna take a look at him at Jason in the debate coliseum that Nadia had. And we're actually going to go look at how he conducted himself. And the man was drunk many times, and he sounded better than he did in any of these videos.
No one appreciates.
That's terrible, Katie. Like, you know, like it's like dollar store way of getting, you know, getting buzzed, and this stuff is not good to take like that. Like I would take Benadryl to go to sleep, or if I had a bad like allergy, but just to take it just as a downer, man, that is depressing.
Appreciates anything I do for them.
It's like helping Glade.
No one appreciates anything I do for them. No one appreciates anything I do.
The relationship is over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really thinking it's time for this.
Yeah, right.
Why?
Because you're dishonest and you go on this.
How am I being dishonest?
Ooh.
How am I being dishonest? You just admitted I took care of you. How am I gossiping? You just admitted.
Now, while this is happening, a lot of you don't know this, but I had possession of that house. I didn't own it yet, though. I made him write down documents. We had a lawyer working on things during this particular time. During this time, when they're having this argument right now, they gave me back the house. That much I do remember. That much I do remember. So I'm a little surprised she didn't call me then and say, "Oh, G-Man, he's beating me up. You should take me in." Of course, I would have told her no, because I wouldn't believe the word that was coming out. Well, actually, I probably would have gave her somewhere to live, but I don't know about dating her, because, like I said, I was still mad about a lot of stuff that she did in the past. Although I forgave her.
I would be too for a year. Yeah, sick of being with this thing who's doing nothing but financially supporting you when you don't do anything. Yeah.
She had him do porn. She had him do porn.
Yeah, and you know what? I can agree with this. You know, think about that. Rev never did anything like that. What a boy in a plastic bubble story. Meet Shanny, not married to him, never got married, and did OnlyFans. Made him do that. Made him dress up as Revelina. Made him make these videos. Made him shave his head. So, you know, I saw some comments in my chat, because I do read I try to read as much comments as I can, but sometimes they just get overwhelming. I'm sorry about that, folks. I do try to read as much as I can. But I saw one that was like, "Oh, I hear poor Rev." And I know Rev hit those two boys, and he's done, you know, been racist and disgusting and sexist. So, you know, Rev has, you know, made his own bed, but she has clearly abused him. If you look at all that, you know, together, no doubt.
She had him do porn, and then invited Drag's wife to join them doing porn.
Facts. That's true.
You're a Christian. Be careful who you get involved with. Be very careful who you get involved with, or you might end up with this Sasquatch.
Maybe it's Caitlin from Exclusive. Yeah. You can go be with her.
Oh my God.
I'm a psycho? Yeah. While I'm financially.
Yeah, you know, I think he's saying she's a psycho because obviously Rev wouldn't. Like, you know, I feel like that's such. Oh, look, you know, when you're trying to cheat me with this person, Rev doesn't know how to do anything without her. Are you kidding me?
Supporting everything and working my ass off trying to do everything I can.
And Shanny, I hope you're watching this part here, because I noticed in this video, I've watched this many times.
Yeah, nothing good.
Just to like think about some things. Now, isn't it ironic that we can hardly find any videos of this guy saying this to you about how he's the one financially supporting you and everything? But every opportunity you get in front of that camera, in front of people who don't know you, people who don't like you, and you keep talking about who's financially supporting who. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you probably already know this. She had a YouTube channel. She had a YouTube channel, and she was bringing in ad revenue. I actually seen it. It was my first time ever seeing meeting a YouTuber who made ad revenue. Well, actually, that's not true, because I think Miss Rodeo actually did it too, or whatever, and a couple of other people. But I never seen it on their phone. She actually showed me what she made when they first went to that house over there in Scranton. I'm talking about the uncles. I think she had like about 11 or 1,300 in ad revenue from all that traveling, and you guys constantly watching them, from what I understand. And then her her thingy got blocked or whatever. But it's funny how my attitude has changed about that too, because I don't even believe in with that garbage no more either. I think she violated terms of service. I think that's what happened. But
yeah. I mean, it could be like he can't stick up to her because she's too big, and she'll, like she'll beat him down, and then laugh about it. And he knows he can't do anything to fight back with her, so he's gonna take out the kids. Yeah, that's messed up as well. I mean, he can just turn around and leave, just walk out the door with his stuff and be like, I can't handle this, and I don't want to hurt anybody. He's a child, man.
Although I did see the text messages, but anyway, the point of the matter is that she's constantly reminding him how she's taking care of him while all of his money is gone. But keep listening to Jason; he's gonna let you know what happened.
None. I have to wait till the 21st.
Supporting what?
Yes, I've been getting money in here and putting it in the bills and paying them.
I mean, yeah, right now, Patty, the only thing we know for sure that he's been sexist and racist online and, kind of not the greatest person. But I see that she has abused and manipulated him.
Oh, really? Really? Because I think the people who give me money know that I'm paying the bills.
GMAN pays your bills.
GMAN doesn't pay me.
GMAN pays your bills.
No, he doesn't.
I'm sure his heck was.
Yo! Ha ha ha.
But notice how her voice changed?
Doesn't.
Yep.
He didn't pay those bills last month. He just gave us the money last week.
$2,000. Actually, $2,000, and then I think it was
$2,000. What? So yeah. So when people are like, how are they? They're not like Shanny just doesn't care. She's just going to not try to get a job. Yeah. Because I think she's been doing this for quite a while. She knows how to manipulate people to get what she wants.
About 2 or 3.
Unfortunately.
No,
Terrible.
it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It came from Maria.
GMAN pays your bills for.
I'm a whore now. I'm a whore now. I'm a whore and disgusted now.
Well, again, you did make him do the OF stuff, and you did send pictures of stuff to guys. I mean, I don't know what you want to call that, but you did do those things when you were quote unquote with Rev.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, Shanny. You are a whore. And let me explain to you why you're a whore, Shanny. Did you not take off all of your clothes and have sex with this dude? Can somebody enlighten me on where exactly they did this? Because I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure where this happened. But didn't y'all do porn, Shanny? You do understand that people who do porn are whores, right? They sell their bodies for money. I'm just saying, Shanny, you are a whore. I mean, let's just keep it real here. You are a whore. You're a view whore, and you're a whore. In terms of selling your body and all that stuff. Ugh.
Yeah.
Sat on your ass for 3 years and did nothing.
I took care of you.
I love that. Sat on your butt 3 years and did nothing. So it's like finally we get to hear from Rev, who actually, when the cameras were off, had to live with her all day, all night, sleep next to this stank all day, all night. I mean, I don't envy the guy. He's got to wipe her butt now. So if anybody would know, it would be the butt wiper, folks.
Spent $700,000. That's what you did.
Oh, really? All these games you bought, all these.
If you look at all the video games that dude had, you look at his video game collection, and you look at everything that he had.
Unfortunate.
In terms of the video games, you can't even get to maybe 60,000 with all of the games that this dude had. Shanny, you spent a very large portion of that money. Stop playing dumb.
Fucking stupid technology we don't need, you bought. Yeah, I sat on my ass cooking and cleaning for you, busting my ass off for you.
Shanny, you don't clean, Shanny. We both know that.
Yep.
I did everything.
Oh,
you
yeah.
sat on your ass, did nothing for 3 years.
Yeah, the best kind.
Yeah, okay, Jason. Okay, Jason. That's not true, but keep saying it.
It is true.
I know, keep saying it. It's eventually going to come true, just like Joseph Goebbels, right?
Oh my God, here she goes.
What did you do?
I love it. I love and she's always up with the German stuff, I mean, ask Shanny anything else. She can't remember. She, she forgets. But ask her anything about that Gerbils guy, and she just can tell you anything.
They have to.
Oh,
which is true because all of that money was.
Oh, hey,
you
G-Man,
got on YouTube on multiple occasions. Shanny tried to bribe her.
Just watching G-Man and I'm watching Shanny. So he made a live just now. So I figured I'd check it out. Change things up.
Myself tried to bribe. What's that girl's name? It was a young girl in here. Wow, I don't even remember her name. You tried to bribe everybody on here, and I mean everybody. If I'm not mistaken, you even tried to bribe Midstar. Now, of course, that was never going to happen, but you tried, though. You tried. You tried to bribe several people on here.
So you're just complaining about me
What's
not doing
98,
nothing
601?
while you did nothing, and then you don't see the hypocrisy in that. Well, I am doing that. Now am I?
Now, Jason ain't innocent himself. Jason always said that he always wished that it was Shanny, and she wished that he wished that it was just him and Shanny and not the kids. That's why you don't hear them talking about them online, because quite frankly, they got what they want. They got each other and they don't got the kids. Which is why you don't hear me talk about it, because I think a lot of you know that. Now, the fact that this dude did what he did and is on Twitch, what he did to Zachary and is on Twitch, being looked upon with pity, is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah,
Don't worry,
yeah. I
Shanny.
mean,
As soon as
he
I get
does
done,
all
I
the
don't have to
time.
do the OBS thing. All of these videos that are on YouTube are going to end up on on Twitch, and people are going to see what you really are at the end of the day. And there's a liar and a con artist.
I'm trying my best,
Oh, yeah, here comes the crying.
It's not even.
and I'm trying my best. What are you making? Nothing. How many jobs have you looked for? None.
Now, she's absolutely right about this, but he's bad about all the money that he lost. He wasn't making a dime. What he ended up doing when he came to Scranton was he took them VR goggles, and I wish I knew what he was doing. But he had these VR goggles for his PS4, and he pawned those. He asked me that I wanted
Hey,
them,
Manny, what's
and I
up?
said no because I didn't know what they were, like a dummy. I made a big mistake on that one. But he pawned all of his a lot of his games. He pawned some jewelry. He pawned a lot of the things that they brought over from Colorado, and it got nothing for it, really. Just enough to buy some Delta 8. That's exactly what he bought when he got the money.
You haven't done anything. I've been looking for jobs. I've pointed
Yeah,
jobs
I'll
out
put
to
that
you
back
even.
on so you don't have to hear the whistling.
That's true too, because he got offered a job twice to make $11 an hour to go back and forth to a truck and grab tools, and he said no. He didn't want to make $50 to rake up leaves. That was something the kids had to do.
That's
Danny
messed
beat you up
up.
for that one too, didn't she, Rev? Are you going to talk about that on your Twitch? No, you're not. Are you going to go on your YouTube channel and talk about it? No, you're not.
You know, again, if he knew that, why did he say, hey, she shouldn't be beating you in front of her kids? What kind of example is that, making? Like, I just don't like that he never thought like, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that there. Maybe you guys should just, decide to like separate when you want to fight each other or when she wants to fight you.
You want to know why? You want to know why you're not going to do it? Because you feel like you don't have to. And all you got to do is say GMAN's lying. You do understand I can put that contractor on camera if I want, right? You do know that, right? Don't even get me started.
Yeah. That's why it's
At
like
least I'm
silly.
trying. And I wasn't sitting on my ass for 3 years. I was taking care of you while you were playing sick.
Playing sick. You mean like that bad coffee
I think
ass?
he'd have an affair with me with this girl named Caitlin. I think he is, because he keeps saying he wants to leave me. Even though I'm working so hard. And it's not good enough.
No.
Nothing I do is good enough for anyone.
Here's the performance art.
Anyway, what we learned from this is that, now you guys already knew this already, is that the $700,000 that this man had when he went to Colorado, or if he had a little bit more than that, when he went to Colorado, all got spent up on foolishness. And Shanny played a very large role in that. Now, Rev, if you disagree with anything that I have to say, Rev, all you got to do is ask for the link, and I'll give it to you, and you can come in here. But let's just save ourselves some time. You're not going to do it because you know I'm telling the truth. Now, I got another video I want people to see here.
Oh.
Remember this humble hold on, let me show everybody this video again, in case you guys came in late here. This was Rev before Shanny. Where is it?
You gonna show that again?
This is Rev before Shanny.
Yeah, hey, that's
He's
crazy.
responding to him. That's why you see the double star there. Okay. This is him saying that he doesn't support the views of this guy or whatever, right? But you see what he's got on his hat? I'm not saying I support the symbol that's there, but it is a cross. And he was on here. He was on his channel talking about God. I know exactly where he's sitting because I was sitting in that same spot when Shanny evicted me from that house the first time I got in there.
This must be when he was drinking whiskey every night.
That's the exact spot I was sitting in.
But it still looks better than being with Shanny.
All right. But this dude right here didn't have to worry about anything. He didn't have to worry about no money. He didn't have to worry about no food. If he wanted to go get a beer, he could have went and got a beer. Yeah, he was drinking too much. He was depressed about losing his mother. And now I'm going to show everybody what this buffoon has become. What he has allowed this demon to turn him into. Let's take a look at the real Revelation News TV. All right. You know what? Hold on a minute. Before we do that, I want to put a little bit more context on this. Remember when she was calling herself Saldathon? Check this out. Let's put a little bit more context on this. I don't know if you guys can actually see that or not. What's that video called? Jason shows his true colors. Do this one right here.
Move it a little bit.
Here we go.
Man, that is annoying. I hate that whistling noise. You must be like in an old house, like with old oil heaters, you know.
And this is one of the reasons why I wanted Veckel to come here. Veckel, if you want to come in, you got to give me a link. I'm sorry, you got to give me a personal text message so that you can see what I'm talking about. All right. Make sure that you can all see this here. Hold on a minute. Okay, there we go. You guys can see. Now, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? There we go.
Yes, I can. Man, he's
because Dragon
awful.
So we can pay our fucking bill, dude, and not spend it on stupid frivolous shit. That's what we did it for. That's what we did it for, is to pay bills, and you just want it for selfish fucking means? You even care about this fucking family?
Thanks, Shanny.
I know you never did, Shanny. That's for sure.
$800.
There we go.
I spent
G-Man
$100.
gave me the best dick the other day. It was so good.
Oh, what about that,
Crash
G-Man?
Cooter Coot donated $5 through
G-Man
Super
gave me the
Chat.
best dick
Will me
the other
making
day.
fun
It
of the
was so
threesome
good.
that you Reverend and Shanny had get you demonetized?
What did they had? Oh, is that what you think? You know what? I'll tell you the truth, man. And thank you, because, you know, with Shanny keep us swearing like this, there's no way this video is going to get monetized. So I thank you. You actually, like, you know, picked up the slack that YouTube's not going to, you know, give me. But I used to think that them three maybe, like, but I don't know. He keeps saying that G-Man keeps saying that he's a virgin. So who knows? But, you know, the thought has crossed my mind, dude. Thank you.
You never cared about it. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
That's a lot of DoorDash.
All you care about is your precious little heart. That's what
Why
you
are
care
you
about.
only using my clothes to wipe up your puke?
I told this to Shanny in person, and I'm gonna say this on here right now. Had this woman did this mess to me and tried to embarrass me on YouTube, you guys seen what happened with me and Indigo, right? Y'all seen what happened with that, when she attempted to use my laptop to try to embarrass me, right? All of y'all remember that, right? Let me tell you something. If this woman would have pulled this mess with me, I'd have took that laptop and I'd have flung it against the wall.
You know, I gotta call. Yeah, I'm a neutral channel here. You know, I could talk to G-Man, but I remember Indigo not liking the situation, and later on she said that he paid Indigo to hang out with him. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm just saying that's what I remember. She didn't really seem too happy about hanging out with G-Man making that video.
And told her remember, at this time, she's living off of him, not the other way around. It's funny looking at all that stuff back then. Most of that stuff I actually have now. It's so funny.
I hope you wash those.
All I've done for you and your family.
Yeah, what about when Shanny used his stuff to clean up her puke?
$800.
Thanks,
I spent
Mindy.
G-Man gave me the best dick the other day. It was so good.
Mindy Summers donated $5 through Super
G-Man
Chat.
gave me the best
Thank you
dick
for
the
the
other day. It
streams,
was so
Draven.
good.
Appreciate you. You are a class act.
Oh, thank you, Mindy. I appreciate you too. Thank you for the support, because it greatly helps, especially when the F-bombs are flying. So thank you so much.
Go to
All
hell.
I've done for your family.
I can go to hell. For what? For what? For you cleaning up your own puke like a big boy?
Do you know why I did this? It was for fucking money for our family.
And you want to spend it?
Remember, he ate that really
Oh,
hot
their
chip or
family.
whatever, and then he threw up when he ate that chip. Remember that now, all right? Remember that. And I think you guys are right about her teeth too. Anyway, let's continue.
It didn't help a bit with anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
look at her teeth.
I didn't help a bit
You're
with
a piece of
anything.
shit, and I'm done.
Yeah, I'm a piece of shit,
Fuck
right?
off and die. Everybody can die.
Yeah.
You realize the fucking pain I was in. No, you don't care either. You never care about how I feel. And that's true. It's okay though. I still love the people in my life. I love you, and I will deal with it.
You should
Don't
have
love
said that,
the-
Jason. And you should have
Don't love the kids.
flung her out of that house. That's what you should have did. You should have had her removed from that house, or you should have grabbed your stuff and you should have left and left her to pay the rent. That's what you should have did. But nope, you chose to stay with her. I can't believe this woman actually did this with me. Please, more than a million years. Hell, I have to freeze over 14 times over. Just keep reading the chat, Shanny, so you can react to it and pretend and try to placate the people who don't like you. Dad, I don't know you're gonna do it.
Oh. Whoops. Hold on. And that whistling is messing with my head.
And he wanted to do it for charity. If you guys saw me, how I look physically, and you guys saw Jason, how he looks physically, the guy is skin and bones. Me and him had an arm wrestling contest, and I felt like I was arm wrestling a child. I was like, come on now. And that's when he called me the N-word, too. I'd have killed him if me and him would have actually had a fight.
Oh, yeah, Shanny. I'm really trying to skate by that.
Okay, so
I hope he washes my clothes. I really do hope he washes my clothes.
actually, I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but I actually did Shanny's laundry one time.
Ew.
I actually did it one time.
Why? See, folks, master manipulator. That is disgusting, though. Ew, can you imagine what that smelled like?
And the
Ugh.
entire time that they lived in the house on Fisk, there was a working dryer and a working washing machine in the basement, and they never used it. They never used it. I would always come
Just
there
like Colorado.
with the same smelly clothes that was in there the last time I was there. And Shanny, one more little thing, Shanny. I didn't throw away your clothes. Your man threw away your clothes. He put all that stuff outside, not me. And rightfully so, because there's worms in a lot of them clothes have worms in it. Disgusting. No little maggots that you see flies. A lot of their clothes have the maggots in it. Disgusting.
Ew.
You know what, honey?
That's
I've been
gross.
doing and working my ass off, doing the best I can, and you've been nothing but a miserable jerk to everyone. What am I doing?
Fundraising, so that's good.
Yeah, I've earned quite a bit of money today.
That's good. Good for you.
For the family.
Well, I earned $10.
That's gross.
I probably had a heart attack from it.
And well, that's why I watched G-Man, folks. It's because they were friends. And I know G-Man can be annoying sometimes, a little bit boring, but he does have the insight on these two. This is where you want the tea on how they lived. He saw, I don't know why he defended it for so long, but now he's willing to speak out, which is great. This way we get to know exactly, affirm what we already knew. Unfortunately.
I don't think you'd be moving and smoking cigarettes if you had a heart attack.
Mess up, did I? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. And can you clean up my clothes?
When I'm ready.
She's about to get up and beat him up. She's about to get up and beat him up. Put him in his place. Remind him who the real man is around there.
Absolutely. Look at all their bongs behind her. Like, seriously. These people have problems.
People keep talking about how they left the house in Colorado. I'm pretty sure I got a pretty good idea how they left it. Yep. Disgusting.
God, that my husband's gonna be okay.
Well, anyway, I want everybody to see this, though, because these two can't be more boring. They can't be more boring. But anyway, so Jason was doing fine before he met her. Shanny was pretending that she was a Christian on here and everything. Nobody really knew what was in her heart. It wasn't until she got involved with Jason and got a little bit of money in her pocket, started getting on here thinking she was better than everybody. I would show everybody all of the videos where this woman has gotten on here and has talked down to people who don't have any money, predicted I was going to be poor.
And when she really didn't have money herself. But you know what, folks? My opinion, I think that maybe G-Man knows a little bit more than he's telling. Maybe saving that for a rainy day, waiting for Shane to do the absolute wrong thing or say the wrong thing about him, and he's just going to explode with something. I don't know. I just have a feeling.
Predicted I wasn't going to have anything. Said horrible things to a lot of other people in here on a financial basis or whatever. But anyway, their story ends with them losing everything, and they end up coming back to Pennsylvania.
Yep.
They come to Pennsylvania. They went to the uncle house. The uncle threw them out because Shanny didn't want to work and Rev didn't want to work. That is the reason why they got kicked out. They got kicked out because neither one of them wanted to work. Then they came over to the house that they gave me, and they kept telling me they was going to work, but they didn't want to work. Now
Then
I want to show you
how are they back with the uncles or back at the uncle's house. The uncle doesn't live there, folks. It's just them two.
what happens to a person who's almost a millionaire who inherits it from his family when he gets involved with a gold digger, a black widow, with someone who doesn't really care about you except for the money that you got. I want to show you what's going to happen to you. Anybody who decides that they want to get into a relationship with Shanny, you're asking for trouble. You're asking for big trouble.
Really big.
So where's the
sit on you big?
Video at? I got too many of these windows open. Okay, so we're gonna go to the real Revelation News TV show, whatever channel, whatever. Here we go. And this is what he's become. I'm not gonna play the same videos on here like the same videos over and over and over again. He wants to be YouTube's #1 premier e-beggar. He gets on here lying about loving Shanny. I think she's just convenient for him to have company to help him get over the fact that he lost his mother.
Yeah.
But he's absolutely pathetic, and he makes up all of these stories about what happened in Colorado. And I actually want to play that video here for everybody to see this. But before I do, I want to show you what happens to this so-called millionaire who's calling everybody the N-word.
Hey guys, it's the #1 e-beggar on the internet, Revelation News. I want to be the best e-beggar possible. So I'm begging for you right now because I'm going to fucking pass out.
Oh, okay. Let me just pass that one.
And if you're a supporter of Shanny, you think I'm being mean to her, and you think I'm being like disingenuous or whatever, I want you to think about that.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go back to Shanny. A little back and forth, folks, because I can only take both of them for so long. But hey, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having fun. Please like, and thanks for hanging out.
She was on watch for the boys. How can I be neglectful of something when I'm at work and she's watching the boys? Anyway. But whatever, you can go believe her all you want. But may I say what good mother would talk shit about her child on the internet? So anyway. Don't talk crap about your own mom. I can. I'm a kid. Kids talk crap about their parents all the time. So shut up. Yeah, I'm noticing that. Holy shit. I can't fucking talk about the abuse I've gone through? I'm sorry. I didn't know. Who's Nader? Chantel's ex-boyfriend, Ted. And they've been fighting each other back and forth for like 2 years and they haven't stopped because they can't like stay away from each other for some reason. Madonna is doing a global tour. God bless her, man. That woman is 65 years old doing a global tour. That's awesome. Shanny, don't be silent. Talk about your opinions. Don't let people silence you. Exactly.
Yeah, G-Man's an enigma, that's for sure.
Or she lied to cover herself, so...
A lot going on with
so
him.
fuck off. Anyway.
Oh, hey, Missy, what's up?
Have you seen Madonna lately? She has had some bad plastic surgery. Yeah, she's... Sorry. I don't know why she's responding to Dee Dee either. You know? Probably
All right.
views, clicks.
Bring her up a
Watch
little
it. Can't wait
bit.
for August 3rd. I hope you get fucking locked up.
Man, she loves talking about Foodie Beauty.
I think you deserve that. This guy's a huge liar. You know,
Holy fuck, she's fucking excitable.
You know what? It would be great to see like Foodie Beauty react to her, but like Foodie Beauty actually doesn't want to give her the time. It's so funny. She's just like, nah, that cow is just too cowish for even her.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't like it when other women say that other women's crotches are gray. I think that's very disrespectful. Yeah. If Chantel was happy in her life, she wouldn't be traveling to Kuwait for some dude who probably just wants a green card. Yeah, I know. It's sad.
Yeah, that's a game, man.
I hope she does find the happiness she wants and desires, man.
Basically, every time you watch me, like you'll have a lot of points. You get points for every time you watch me, like the how long. So you can write heist, or you can write exclamation point points, and then use those points, and then you write exclamation point heist, and then an amount of the points you have. So it's fun. It's the time go by.
Oh my god.
It was unbelievable. That's your karma, bitch. I hope you leave it up. I hope someone sends it to her fucking manager. Oh, I hate them. Of course they're taunting me. Look, if they are together, this is why it's fake. If they are together, why would you want to be with a man,
like this,
number one, who looks at you on live stream, says, you're not my type, actually. And so...
No. Foodie said Pete is not going to be homeless. She said she's willing to pay for a one-bedroom apartment for him.
Make me look. I have
Pete's not
nothing.
gonna be
I have
homeless.
85.
Pete is not going to be homeless. I feel bad for Pete because, like you could tell he struggles with, like, autism or Asperger's. So, like, I can't help but, like, think of my youngest when I see Pete, because, like, Zachary is a lot like Pete in a lot of ways, you know.
This is like the first time she's actually mentioned her son, like, for a while, but only in the negative.
Chantel is giving off bitter ex vibes. She is supposed to be in the honeymoon phase. Yeah, like, why are you focusing on this other dude when you got, like, another dude, man? Like, you don't need to do that. I'm feeling good, Sammy.
perfectly happy being plump and round, because I can still get plowed just like skinny bitches. So what am I jealous of? And it didn't matter.
See, any woman can get plowed. That's easy. But can you get your cooter eaten? That's the trick.
Oh.
Until you
Thanks,
get
Shanny.
plowed, you know?
It didn't matter how many times I washed after having sex with him.
She's so classy.
Being the last option. What am I gonna have for breakfast? Because I had a feeling like, why is she so mad that you were with me? And dude, if you're fine with a man looking at you being like, you're not my type, is still using everything in your house, including your butthole, that's on you. But that won't be me. Realizing what I went through, which is why I'm even still talking about it. Like, this serves me. It's on you. But that won't be me. Realizing what I went through, which is why I'm even still talking about it. Like, this serves me right now. This serves me to talk about it. So he's waiting to claim you to see what I was gonna do. How does that make you feel? She aided him in scamming you. So you think you're gonna sue me? Because bitch, I can get you for coercion. So thankful that I'm over this shit. Who initiates lovemaking with suck my dick? No foreplay, nothing. I have a lot to deal with in therapy on Monday. Like, I hate myself right
Who
now.
initiates sex with suck my dick, no foreplay or anything? Oh, that's my ex-husband, Chris.
Oh, here she goes.
Why is it gross, dude? That's how women...
It's gross because you always bring up this guy. If there's you want to move on and nothing, everything like that, then why are you always bringing the guy up? And then when he tries to like call you out, then you get all mad, like, oh, you're stalking me.
Women get off. Don't you know that, Lubis? Anyway. I think Nader enjoys the control he has over these women because he is a prize for them. Maybe.
Oh, it does, Jilly. No, they're just imaginary. Sorry.
Yes. Not when a girl calls it her cooter. Fine. Do you want pussy? My flower? My rose? My peach?
Oh. Sorry, folks.
Trying to keep things PG, bro.
Too late.
Taco.
Allowing myself to be fucking used like that. Cut your losses. Actually,
Let's get by.
Natter, goodbye. She's so gross. You're the biggest simp. You think you have any self-respect? You have none. And you how it is, and it's beautiful. Now that they're in a relationship, there's so many jokes we can make. I love it. I was like, okay, am I okay with this? No, it wasn't. I told you from the beginning when you were trying to get me to sleep with that 16-incher and that woman. No, I'm not okay with that. You don't care. He was very sloppy with me. You've seen it. You're a woman-abusing criminal and you belong in prison.
Oh.
Another way of starting to see what they're saying about his cooking too. He's your nightmare now. I'm not.
Oh, BB June? Yeah, she definitely has a watermelon vibe, but she's way older than watermelon. Isn't it Pink Pencil? So funny.
Jealous. He would pull his wiener out, like in the car, and be like, grab it. What the fuck are you thinking? Kick him out. I want to know who I got gonorrhea from, and I want to know whose pregnancy test that was. My mother's sick. You don't care about your mother's health if you swore on her life for him to lie? The lies are atrocious. My reaction is, yeah, we already knew, and we don't care, and it's gross. What do you think will happen with them? I think he's going to jail. See, I'll cut my losses with you because I'm going to farm and I make my own money. He really thinks I'm jealous of me. That's funny.
He might go to jail. We're going to find that out. Do you think Nader's going to be found guilty? I don't know.
Guilty of what? What did the guy do now?
Traveling the world or being bogged down by a narcissist. And I wouldn't talk about itty bitty boo exactly because you're going to be getting a lot of that where you're going. Buddy.
Yeah, there are two women accusing him.
That's fucking funny. I haven't even like begun.
Hi, baby.
Hi. Where are my girls?
Girl Scout cookies.
I don't have any left.
Man, poor Red. He can't even eat any of that.
Na 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 na. Oh, honey, honey, wow, 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 wow. You were my sugar mama, and it feels so good. Tomorrow, Nader, we're gonna find out if he's an R or not. He's going to court.
Oh, really? Damn.
Let's see what the law says. I will
Damn.
establish guilt by what the law says.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this.
That's smart.
I want to go home and sleep. Working stinks. It does, doesn't it? Sometimes you can't do that, though. Sometimes it's like, okay, I gotta work. I gotta make money. I gotta do this. I don't want to deal with fucking people, but I still have to fucking do it.
But you don't do it, so what are you talking about?
And Idaho and MASH. Oh. Okay. Technically, Chodosaurus. Technically. To tell you the truth, I'm very much a person who just likes being alone a lot of the time. Aha. There you go, my love. You would feel better now.
Yeah, hopefully. You're my babies. I think you're cute.
Man, I can't believe she tells him that, like, you know, the smoke on that Delta 8 is gonna make everything go away. Like, come on, it just gives him like a slight buzz.
How was your walk?
The same. I feel like I'm walking so much. I feel like I'm on this automatic Segway, but my legs are moving. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you can go into a trance walking. You really can.
Do either of you not worry about going out, making new friends? I don't want to make any friends.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's basically saying because she makes him go walk, like they get the money through the Cash App. He goes, has to walk probably to the store again to use the Cash App card to buy this thing. I wonder what the guy thinks every time he walks into that store, that Sheetz store, and goes, "Oh, I just need that Delta 8 there." I mean, I'm sure it gives them something, some sort of high, which, you know, I guess better than nothing. But it's nothing like if you actually had like a card. But just to, I don't know, throw your money all away and everything all away just for Delta 8. I don't know. To me, I feel like there's people fall, but this is rock bottom.
Jesus, are you serious?
Break up, right? It's pathetic,
maybe
man.
In 20 years. Maybe.
I'll be your friend. Well, okay, Ted.
Like the nanny.
We've known you for a while,
Yeah,
so.
you've been cool, Ted.
We're just very, like, the
Lazy.
last one.
Very.
Yeah, Gary.
No, I didn't say Gary. I said very.
Oh.
I'm very Gary.
Oh.
There's a fucking username. Create the channel Very Gary.
Could just be all Gary rages.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, a rage channel. You clip all the raging. Yeah. Pedometer, yeah. Yeah, pedometer. It beat me pretty high, actually.
You get used to your isolation, to tell you the truth.
Hey, Misty. Yeah.
Pop, but you like to travel.
Yes, I do.
So it's like, you can be in one place. You're cool, man. You can do both. You can do both. You know how to be content.
What about the Smiths, man?
Even if the situation isn't the best.
A very Gary channel just clicked.
I mean, you know, Johnny Mars is amazing. You know, everything he's done, Modest Mouse, and his own solo project. He's a great guitar player.
G eating pudding cups. There we go.
Looped video of him eating pudding cups.
That'll work.
That's cool. With like wrestling theme music behind it, like, you know, the WrestleMania theme.
Well, they can't afford that, Crash. They're working with 30 bucks.
From WrestleMania.
Oh my god, I'm so hot.
Eating pudding cups.
Please.
I'm
Oh
You're making
no.
oatmeal and eggs, Drag.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel a lot better now, Drag. Yeah.
Ugh.
By
Heat
my
flash.
medicine.
Oh, can you imagine how much that stinks?
Medicine.
Sorry. Having a heat flash.
Baby. I think you're pretty.
Do you see me getting redder?
Yeah, holy shit. Oh my god, it's like a stove. That's insane. The radiators are like, you could be a radiator.
I know.
Holy shit, honey. Whoa, my hands are cold, so that might help you a little bit. Carry hold on everything. Like Frank's Red Hot Carry Gold is the best fucking thing on the planet, okay?
Can I have a glass of milk? I'm having major.
What? Okay. Like, oh, I guess you can't go get it because every time you walk anywhere, even at 2 feet, you're just like breathing like you're, you know, like you're dying, but won't stop smoking cigarettes, folks. And she might have cancer.
Oh, no, milk, okay.
It's right there.
Oh, that, okay. Ow.
So I'm having a hot flash and heartburn at the same time, man. I'm on fucking fire.
Jesus.
This is the world's worst hot flash. I'm perimenopause, Violet.
Oh, whatever.
Oh. Hey.
She says that all the time.
I've made good online friends over years. Shout out to Mrs. Salt and Mr. Green. Okay. Would a spicy pizza make me feel better?
No.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
No spicy pizzas.
I'm going down.
Wow. That's crazy. You're like just a fire. I don't know what. Like, wow. That's insane.
And then it goes instant cold. The skin.
Almost, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm like that too. I need the sound.
No, it ain't the Delta, definitely not.
No, I'm at that stage in my cycle where I'm starting to get the hot flashes.
What is that
And the night
noise?
sweats.
Sounds like a fart that they're doing or
Again.
something. What's that? Their phone?
No. Milk neutralizes acid.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Ted.
Yo, she's had that shirt on, like, I think since that one video I did. She just, oh my god, ew, ew. Stop it. Poor Mystery Science Theater. They didn't deserve that.
Man, she looks very, she's been eating a lot of salt. Let's just say that.
You know? But I can prove that I was with you. My stories
No,
were
it doesn't.
incredible.
Please shut
because
up.
I can prove with my stories and my history of being on the internet. Dude, they're false. How did I abuse it? I haven't even seen him in like, oh, he's probably going way back. What? Oh, he's gonna lie. Yeah, he's gonna lie. Yes, as a boss bitch, it's hard to find a man with true motives. He said if he ever saw Jennifer Brooklyn, he would strangle her. He said that. That's a threat. I can talk about whatever I want on my channel, and anyone who tells me different is going to be locked.
Yeah, that's funny though, that Shanny will watch she'll watch a video on Chantel Beauty, even though she's like so obsessed with her. But I thought she likes to watch her, so but she'll watch a reaction channel. But she hates reaction channels. So which is it? It's no, she likes reaction channels.
You're a little TJ Kirk.
Okay, this is about me. Oh, it's 509k views. Okay.
What?
This is another one. Yes, The Amazing Atheist. It actually gave me an IMDb. Actually, I do have my own IMDb.
Same
Can you
here.
go here?
I was able to change it. I purposely put different names in my IMDb so I wouldn't be found. And I did that for Renee as well. But these idiots still think, oh my God, we found you. Like, no, you didn't. I made up those names. But keep going with that. I want to see if I can change my IMDb to just Draven. That'd be cool.
And this is my IMDb.
That's awesome that you got the one. That's
I know.
crazy that you have that.
This is my IMDb. See? Drunken Peasants, Shanny is me.
3 episodes.
See?
Oh, well, maybe because you're full of it and this is all like a ruse. That's what I used to hear.
Look at that. I got my own fucking IMDb. Does anyone else have their own?
Look, but it's got, you know, that not Rev's last name.
IMDb? I do.
I don't.
I do.
I do not have an IMDb.
I should upload a picture to my IMDb. I should, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should. You can claim that page. It's you. That's cool, dude.
I can claim this page?
You can claim it. I'm pretty sure if you look in the contact us, and if you have an agent, you can put your agent on there and stuff.
Holy shit.
That's awesome.
If you know someone, they could change those things around, but claiming it is a little different, you know? You have to be a member.
That's really cool.
I should utilize that.
Yeah, right, Misty?
Yeah, I
think
should.
she's special.
You have to get.
Does Rev have an IMDb?
No, I do not. No.
No, he doesn't. I do.
Why would I?
I don't even understand why she would get an IMDb page for just talking to these guys about her believing that the moon's a hologram. Like, what? That's awesome. Here's an IMDb
this
page.
went pretty viral, this video.
I mean, yeah. That's a lot of views, but not like Shane Dawson.
Oh, look at Rev.
If anyone's selling sex, it's Jim Caviezel and his chiseled god abs. Very true, very true.
They make fun of me the whole time.
The agenda.
I bet.
You guys have an
I
agenda
think
now?
I've seen this.
Yes, you do. This is a creationist who denies the existence of the moon. Yeah, this was in a. Wait. You can look at that. You can see it. No. Well, it's just. She acknowledges that it's there, but in her mind, it's just a light. There's no.
I bet you guys
anything
were
more than
so
a light.
volatile when you were
There's
talking.
texture. You can. No.
I was so trying to establish and tell people about the hologram moon theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just made yourself sound insane. And the fact that, like, you know, even I think you hear your kids in the background saying, like, hey, Mom, we need to eat or we need something. And you were still like, oh, but I had to talk about the moon theory. Like, give me a break. Do that at night when everyone's sleeping.
And they turned into totally. All right.
You went somewhere crazy. You were just. You weren't.
Hey, Kathleen, yeah.
You weren't
Somewhere around there.
of the idea. You
For
were saying,
sure.
I'm interested in it. Look,
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't say you believed it.
No, fucking binoculars and see it. No. Really good detail. No, wrong. She's going to address all those points.
Forget the fact that people actually landed on it and brought back pieces.
Well, I mean, that was obviously a hoax. That was a hoax. Stanley Kubrick, we were there. Stanley Kubrick directed the fake moon landing. Stanley Kubrick.
They're acting like that's a joke, but there's really good evidence that's actually true, man.
We don't need to go into that shit. We could be here all day discussing that. Because we could prove it to you right now it's fake by the lighting, okay? It was fake. Now the question is why, and I think it was just global supremacy.
They were just showing their balls to Russia.
Yeah, they're flashing their America dick to Russia, and Russia goes, well, you know we got one too.
What?
Just showing their balls to Russia.
Yeah, they're flashing their America dick to Russia, and Russia goes, well, you know we got one too.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, Rev's so classy.
Everyone knows that. It was fake. You could see the wires. You could see the wires!
This was from a YouTube hangout where Christians and atheists were debating stuff, and she was one of the guests at the YouTube hangout. She's friends with GMAN and all them, so it's pretty
God.
No.
Not anymore.
Dun, dun, dun.
Fuck you, G-Man. Fuck you. Fuck you up the asshole.
Under crash driving, what? Interstate?
Yeah, that's
What
probably
does that mean?
every single time someone brings up Shanny to G-Man.
Yeah.
He just puts a hood up.
He puts the hood up and puts his head down.
And then he marries a woman that looks just like her.
Yeah, Kanye, that is.
He trying to make her jealous. He's playing a foodie beauty right now.
Pretty much, I think.
This is almost as bad as people who don't believe in dinosaurs. Right? No, it's worse. This is worse. This is worse. It's definitely worse.
I want to get my say for once, okay?
Yeah. Just
so be silent.
yeah, please, no one speak, please.
Yeah, because these fucking Christians, Veckel included.
No, I mean, if you guys never actually saw this, it's funny without them, like, you know, Shanny Rev speaking it, but like hearing, like, you know, she just, because her comment, her argument goes nowhere, and they make her look so bad.
They never let me fucking talk back in that time. Never let me fucking talk.
Calvinists, they don't want the woman to speak.
I know, and it was driving me fucking nuts. Like, let me fucking speak, you assholes.
Chauvinist
I got good ideas.
This is Shanny old days.
Yeah, this is Shanny old days.
This is old school.
It really is old school, Shanny.
Amazing. You were barely on, but I loved you when you were on.
That's true.
I really tried to catch you every time you were on.
Oh, baby.
I really loved hearing your voice. You had a cute voice.
Babby!
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh, stop. Ew.
I never thought I'd be with you, but hey, that's cool as shit.
That's true.
I never thought it.
Yeah, that's why you're in this predicament.
Use your words, bitch.
Start thinking.
Shut up, fuck you, TJ, fat fuck.
I don't believe space is the way they claim it to be. I don't believe there are planets out there. I don't believe there are these big asteroids, and I don't believe that.
Wow. Yo, she's like totally like, you know, like yo, Shanny, she don't believe anything. It's all holograms, man. Who's messing with me? That ain't real. Wow. I mean, I knew about the moon thing, but all the planets, all of them, and their moons that they have as well. And well, okay, you go.
I believe that when you look up, you're looking at the seventh or the second heaven.
Aren't you in this
stars
video?
are actual, like, either or like killers of angels or actual angels. But since you know we're here on Earth,
I'm so taken aback. So wait, so you think stars are angels? The angels have stayed in the same position.
Very, very valid possibility.
Well, it says that in the Bible, but anyway.
Wandering planets are called wandering stars.
Yes.
And some speculate.
Hey, Honey B, she's 39. 39.
Yes.
So whatever.
Yeah. Eat my ass.
And if you've been into
Yeah,
esoteric
no
Christianity
thanks.
and shit, you know that.
I cannot find any videos from my atheist era, Chodosaurus.
That's too
I've
bad.
looked.
I would love to see that. You as an atheist, I would have loved to see that.
I looked.
Just turn to the right. She's still the same thing, you know. She's just doing a grift here, or she's doing a con. Pretend that she's you know, whatever, a Christian, New Age Christian.
Yeah, they're just not.
There's millions of they're just so fucking committed, and occasionally they'll explode or like turn into black holes for no reason. Just eat other pillars of angels.
What?
Yeah, that is. They're all. Haley's
You're adding that.
Like, no, that's God.
How fucking high are
God's
these
jizz.
idiots?
God's jizz. They're
What?
funny though.
Oh.
Like I fully admit that I think TJ's fucking hilarious. He's just done some really bad shit.
Me and TJ would just fucking grind on each other, man.
Ew.
I'm not
what?
kidding you. No, it'd be so bad.
No, if you guys were like,
Yo, why? Rev. That's not normal, okay? For her to talk about that, I know you're not married, but like still, she's right next to you, and she's just like, even though she's cursing at the guy, she's like, oh, we would just grind on each other. I was like, that dude, she need help, man. She need help. She's about to jump on anybody besides you.
He'd want to fuck me.
no, I'm saying like there'd be
Well,
some
see?
violence, I think, with sex with you too if you were.
Ew!
Yeah.
No.
There'd be violence, I think.
No.
Yeah, but with her.
No.
Okay, well that didn't happen, so.
No. Ew.
Haley's comment is an angel egg, exactly. See?
I ain't fucking someone who put a banana up their asshole.
Well,
Fuck that shit.
Oh my god.
what about did Rev do that? Was he gonna do that for money? Right? Or am I nuts?
Jizz.
Or both.
You can see the space station. You can watch the video of the guy who jumps out of the Red Bull thing from orbit.
No, they
Red Bull has been to space. So
they shoot all that in a hangar in California.
That was
Big sound
that
stage.
was a fucking epic fluke talk then, because that worked out really well.
That's all shot in front of a green screen. That didn't really happen.
Wow.
That's all part of the conspiracy.
I want to meet this
Maybe.
person.
we can't
They
see
wanna
them
meet you.
at the same frequency as what they are because we are.
We almost did meet TJ and his wife.
Yeah, we did actually, didn't we?
She was messaging me on Instagram. She said, me and TJ are in Denver, let's meet up. And I said, yeah, cool, and then I didn't hear from her again.
Yeah, that would have been fucking cool.
That would have been fucking different. He's like 6'4", isn't he, TJ? He's huge, right?
Yeah.
That would have been crazy meeting him, dude. He's fucking massive. Can you imagine seeing him in person? He's a big guy. What's her name? Chelsea, right? His girl's name is Chelsea.
Yes.
Yeah. She seems nice.
There we go. This is my favorite G-Man video.
Oh my god, do we...
This is my favorite G-Man video of all time.
Okay. Skylar fiction.
I heard Amber Lynn sent herself a bunch of candy pretending it was from a fan. Maybe it was from a fan. You don't know that Violet doll.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is so funny. This one.
Me being horny and you being horny. I had a question about something you just said. Me being horny and you being horny. You believe basically what you were saying is you believe
Skylar
we're not
fiction.
animals. Is that correct?
Or no,
Exactly.
Pinsky.
Okay,
Snake
so
Plissken.
here
Snake
are some
Plissken. Yeah, there we go.
He's funny.
Are humans warm-blooded vertebrates? Are we warm-blooded vertebrates? What do you mean by vertebrates?
What do you mean vertebrates?
Oh, Jesus God.
Wow, look at G-Man.
Oh, yes. Okay. Do humans
Young
have
ass G-Man.
hair? Do humans have hair? Yes. Okay. Do our females breastfeed their young? Yes. And do they give birth to live young? Birth to what? Live young. Humans don't lay eggs, right? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Then women already have eggs inside their Then by your own admission just now, you have admitted that humans are animals.
Yeah.
And how did I?
That's right. It's the definition. We are okay. This is the biggest fucking thing that G-Man has a problem with. That humans, by definition, are animals.
They are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They fit every category of the definition.
And we are mammals.
Yes. Breastfeeding.
And he has the hardest time, and he still has the hardest time fucking deciphering this shit.
Bipedal. We're on 2 legs.
Yeah.
Right? This is up Drax territory. We're rational animals.
Oh, it gets better. This one gets better.
Oh my god. He just literally gave him the definition of animal, and G-Man went, yes, 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 yes. We're animals.
And he's
Yes,
like,
yes.
What do you mean?
Me being horny and you being horny, and I'm assuming you're talking about animals being the same way because we have similarities again. That does not necessarily mean I'm an animal. It means I'm a human. And who has similarities? It's exactly the definition. It's not a similarity. You just agreed that everything that makes a mammal applies to a human.
Yeah.
You agreed. However, you believe that we're all animals. So, listen, I'm asking you to prove nothing. See the difference? Hold on. It's not a belief. I don't believe we are all animals. It's a fact that I accept that all humans are animals by definition of what an animal is.
Yeah.
Do you believe it's a fact that you're an animal?
Yes.
No, it is a fact. It's
It
not
is a
matter of belief.
fact.
So have you been to the Bronx Zoo? Have you been to the Philadelphia Zoo?
Lou
Have you been to
Pliskin.
any zoo you like?
Fucking Lou Pliskin.
Let's see. I'm 38. I have a bachelor's in environmental science, so I think I know more than you ever will on things with biology. I don't have to go to a zoo, which I have many, many times, but I've also studied in the field of biology. So really, what can you say about that? If you believe that you're an animal, you see a zoo every single day when you walk outside your door.
What? What the fuck, G-Man?
You see a zoo every day.
You see a fucking...
You know, it's just stop swearing, Shanny. But the thing is, it's so funny that like now like they just get high and talk about like, oh, the stupid thing he says. Look, he's wearing the same hat. But it's just funny that like they couldn't say this to his face before when he was paying their bills, obviously.
He's in the wild.
But this is why atheists jumped on this dude. You know what
Hey,
I mean?
honeybee.
He says,
Sorry.
oh my god, they're juvenile.
Oh, he's so fucking dumb.
He's like a baby boy.
See you later.
Like a baby boy. Oh my god.
Bless his heart. I know, man.
That's how I always felt too. You know?
And then he's got this really vicious, horrible side to him.
He can't be wrong.
He's
right?
insane.
It's hard
Like
for him
you.
to be wrong. Or mishear things.
Oh my god, you try to say something like and I'll say this. When you try to say you're hurting or something or there's something going on with you, he takes no regard of what you're going through.
No, he tries to just push past that fast and then get to a different subject.
I don't think he can empathize.
Maybe not.
Can't help it. It's like explaining to a little kid. I know, right?
But we do appreciate
Right?
the stuff he did for us.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
You have never been to a zoo. Are you listening to the words that's coming out of my mouth? Well, are you listening to the words coming out of my mouth? Because yes, I asked you a question. You answer with this. Oh, I think I know a little bit.
It's obvious we are different than other animals and we're on top of this food chain, but we're still animals.
Yes. God gave us dominion over.
We still fit the definition of what an animal is.
Yeah. It still fits.
What does that got to do?
It's just the definition.
Been to a zoo? Did you not listen to the whole statement where I said, yes, I've been to a zoo? So why are you asking me the same thing? Before you said that, you were like, you have better education than me when it came to stuff like that, okay? So, seriously, okay. So
You
every time
studied
talk about
biology,
you think
G-Man.
you're in the zoo, right?
Jesus.
So tell me something. Do you think that slavery was wrong? I know slavery is wrong. Can you do me a favor and articulate to me why the transatlantic slave trade was wrong? I learned something.
Right.
Why did he go
I don't know.
from there? Like,
I don't know. They're talking about it being an animal, and then it goes to the transatlantic slave trade. Maybe he's going to say his people were treated like animals. I don't know.
I don't know.
What? Why would he say
Dumb
that?
sometimes. I swear to God. Sometimes. Okay, he's dumb all the fucking time.
I don't know about that.
Ugh.
I'll school you on this one. So what's the question? Okay, so school me on this. And by the way, Atheist, I think he needs your help because you know where I'm going with this if you've been watching my channel.
Yeah,
those are the
stupidity.
So look, do me a favor and explain to me why the transatlantic slave trade was wrong.
Because it harmed people and defiled them. And demeaned them and dehumanized them.
Wow, really? Really? Coming from you. That's messed up. You know, like a hypocrite put much pot calling kettle.
I don't need to say anything else. Because they were free to be able to be citizens of the world.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Damn, Shan, you
Why
swear
is it
way too
wrong?
much.
Why do you think it's wrong, G-Man? Why do you think it's wrong? I don't think it's wrong. Okay, then you're dumb.
God said so.
It was people profiting off of the pain of other people.
And Misty says, funny thing is, if they weren't arguing with G-Man, they would be agree. Yeah, yeah, exactly. They all agreed with each other until they decided not to. Messed up, man. You know, it's like there's no loyalties here. There's just, we're cool until you, you know, do something, and then you start telling people what I actually did. And now we're not cool.
There we go.
What else? That's it. That's all I need to make it wrong. Wait.
And all the planets are fake.
Wait a minute. What about the fact that these people consider the other people property in chattel?
What?
What?
Yeah, that's wrong. So? Oh, yeah, it's wrong. It is wrong to own another human being. According to you. First of all, Luke, round of applause. We both agree on it. We both agree that it's wrong to own another human being. You can all agree on it. Okay, that's something all agree. Why are you so excited about it? I'm going to cut my camera off and I'll be right back. Okay, so just hold on 1 second. I'm right back. Why are you talking? You want to tell me how dumb I am and all this other stuff? I'll be right back, okay?
Oh, I have one in mind.
1 second.
Debate.
1 second.
Oh.
The one with Ram. What is it called?
Oh, God, testing the chin of fools.
Testing the chin of fools. Let's do that.
Oh, my God.
This is what I'm saying about you guys.
It really is.
You got it on mute. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, no, it's not according to... You see this here? You see this here? This is an animal I own. I own it.
That's a cute fucking dog. I'm just saying. What the fuck happened to the dog?
We don't know.
You know what, Drag? You really need to ask G-Man.
Yeah, what happened to all your animals? They starve or freeze to death?
What the hell?
I'm sure he probably gave it to his sister or something.
What happened to that dog?
Maybe he was visiting a relative or something.
Maybe it's his sister's dog or something.
Maybe.
Right? That's what I just said. Right?
Adorable.
Poor dog. He's so mean to this dog. He's so fucking mean to this dog. Watch.
Oh.
Whoa. I'm gonna give a lot of atheists something to talk about. I own this animal. I own this animal.
You gotta give him
I bought him. This is a little puppy. You know, I'm smacking him and everything.
Thank you, Nemesis, if you're around.
Why are you fucking smacking the dog?
Look at these.
You know how stupid you're making yourself.
Yeah.
Just hear me. I know exactly where you're going. I'm not finished. I will let you talk when I'm done, Lou. I'll let you finish when I'm done, okay? Now check this out.
Poor dog. It's like, I want to kiss you.
Okay, now here's the thing now, okay? I own this animal. He's my property.
You said that.
No, I said it was going to people. Whoa, but human beings are animals. Human beings are animals. Look, that's exactly.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
Man, they are just...
He doesn't know the difference between his own species and fucking animal.
But he
move
almost
him
got
up
1,000
bit.
views. Jesus. I can't believe that.
Because, like, he's just too much.
J-dubs.
Right? This is old as shit. This is what we used
So,
to do.
Patty, is there any other ones up
8
here, or
years
is that
ago?
it?
Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
We are old as shit.
8 years ago.
I know, time's going by. It's depressing.
Oh my God. So this is what we used to do.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to show the whole thing.
Oh my God, there's so much deadness because his mic was messed up, his internet connection was screwed up. Oh my God.
Like, you show up really quick after I popped on. You always loved me. You were like, oh, Shanny's on. Let me go talk to her.
No, well, you told me that he wanted to talk to me for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
I guess so.
That's what you said. You said Rand Campbell needs to talk to you.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I need to introduce people to the old Rand Campbell, man.
And I'm like, who the fuck is Rand Campbell? And then it turned out to be he was the God is on YouTube. That was his old channel. And I'm
You know, I believe that, though. I definitely believe that he didn't want nothing to do with that. And she's like, you know, you sought me out. Because she definitely did. She sought Rev out the whole time.
like, oh shit.
Especially when she knew he had that money.
Yeah, I loved him. And I did.
Oh, thanks for hanging out, dude. Pretty tired. Need to concentrate in the room.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is just.
Have a good night,
Ran,
bro.
You can't be silenced like this when you're on air. Dead air, dead air.
There's a lot of that.
Not really.
There you go.
All right.
Thank you, Rand.
Well, then, you know what? I'm going to look at the one from today. Or the one she just did. I know some people were telling me about that one. But that's fine. Because G-Man's G-Man, you know? I think G-Man's just trying to something to talk about. Alright. Let's get into this one.
I'm forgetting more lately. I think that's my biggest problem.
Cognitive.
Yeah, man. Because I'm forgetting a lot lately.
Well, especially when you're smoking and vaping. I hear you.
It really is. You're a handsome man.
You're a very beautiful baby girl. I love
you. Ew.
I love that. The best.
Hi,
kisses.
Nezuko. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Toby. What's up? What's up? This is a talking stream. This is like a
Oh, no,
up?
really?
How you guys doing type of stream, man.
Well, like I said before, Patty, if you know what, here I'm gonna change up the music a little bit. If Shanny and Rev have to constantly like kiss on stream, that's because of their insecurities with each other, right? Right?
I'm on a commercial. Good. Money. Hi, Janice. How are you?
Oh, there, that was too loud. I'm gonna put this one back on.
How is everyone? Me, I've just been bored. Actually. Hi, Cat Love. Hi, Sandra.
Binge watching old Chantal shit.
I don't know why. Like, why does the camera look so bad on them right now? Damn.
No, we've been binge watching old Chantel stuff. Hi, Spicy Pepperoni. Speaking of a beezer,
That's a beezer.
we got Spicy Pepperoni.
Spicy pepperoni.
Yes. Hello, Wednesday. Hi, Stephen Andrew.
What's
Long time
489?
no see. I know, right?
Right?
I look a little bright with the light. I know. I actually have in.
Yeah, 4-year-old
that's coming,
orphan,
and I'm
right?
so excited. I got a green
Right?
light coming, so I'm so excited because I'll have proper lighting finally. Not this monstrosity. Let me fix this a little bit so I'm not as like bright. You know.
Well, you keep watching here, then you won't
There we
have to.
go. There we go.
That looks real good.
Yeah, much better.
You're good with your scales.
You know, like, because basically, eventually this is going to happen, right? What's going to happen? One's going to be sick of the other, and if it's Shanny, I think she'll try to take the house from under Rev. Once Rev gets it. And once that thing, you know, once his house gets sold with G-Man and G-Man gives him a cut, you know, there's something's definitely going to change. Or Rev could leave, which I doubt, or kick Shanny out and say this house stays in with the uncle. Well, the uncle's house is his house, and she's got to go. But if anything, I would think Shanny's going to be the one to make the move first. Even though she's unmovable.
Do I still have a Cash App? Yeah. My Cash
Yeah.
App is this.
Shanny needs a job. And that would be a good Cash App.
There we go.
Boy,
Better. I know.
Oh, come on.
We're feeling good. We're feeling good. We're feeling good.
living.
Living.
Trying to make it so you
Stretching,
can't see that.
God bless you.
All right. Thank you, Spicy Pepperoni.
Okay.
Yeah, just stretching my back out.
That's good. I need that.
Yeah.
Why don't you actually walk around? See how that feels.
Hi, Jules. Hi, Hot Cheetos. Hi, Oria. Trying to get everyone, man.
I mean, you know, a lot of times I do feel bad for this whole damn situation, no matter what she's done. You know, she's having to talk to people that she knows doesn't like her, and she probably doesn't like themselves, herself. But when you have no one else, you know, folks. She has to dance.
You know. Have I been naughty again? I don't know. Someone's been naughty. So I looked at all the mods who were active on my channel.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you were one of the active mods. So just for safe reasonings. How's Rev? What's for dinner? I'm not hungry.
Yeah, that means they have nothing.
I think you have one left.
Yeah.
I think you do.
I'm not hungry though. So I'd be like that, honestly. Yeah.
No, seriously, those vapes, man. Even though I take them myself, they're not good. You know, there's all sorts of terpenes in them and other metal particulates. Even I've had a battery that blew up, and I burnt myself because the cylinder in the inside was so like red hot, and it burned through the carpet. It was terrible. It was scary. I had to get water to put it and dump it on it. So not only can it be dangerous if it's a cheap battery, and with Shanny, I'm sure it's not, you know, top of the line because she has no money. You know, it's not healthy as well. She'd be better off smoking flower pot.
Hi, Alexandra. Hey, you never say hey to me. Hi, find it, find den. I find it den. Find Ed den. Find Eden. Oh, find Eden. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, she's feeling pretty good.
Find Eden like the garden. Yes. What time is it? It's 6 p.m. Now y'all behave or I'm gonna put you in imaginary timeout. That's hilarious. Aw, thank you so much.
All right, well,
You're so sweet, spicy pepperoni. Thank
I think for the rest of this, I'll just finish with the GMAN thing, because, and then maybe say that for a future one, because that one's pretty long.
That a minute. I want you to think about all of these churches in this country that give away food and clothes on almost a daily basis. If you go to North New Jersey, there's a church giving away food and clothes almost every single day. The same is true in Jersey City. You can go to the Bowery Mission and receive all of this help. They won't.
Well, the thing is, I don't even know how bad it is with Shanny and Rev. I don't know what's real and what's fake. I mean, he says they are good with food, but they'll beg for the Delta 8. Do they need food and clothes that bad?
Won't go to none of them places.
IQ equivalent to presence, right?
Because Jason is involved with somebody who has a social media addiction, who can't live without social media. If people on here really wanted to destroy Shanny, you don't gotta call CPS. You ain't got. All you gotta do is kick her off of social media. That would utterly destroy her. And I think a lot of people understand that about her. And I'm not telling nobody to go out there and flag down her Twitch channel. I'm just telling you that this internet stuff is her life. Without this, she doesn't have no meaning. She has no purpose. But Jason, I know he can stay away from this a lot longer than Shanny.
Well, she's irritated with everyone.
But if you're a supporter, why aren't you, as her supporter, telling her to go to a food bank? Why are you, as her supporter, not telling her to go to a church? I did. They claimed that they went. Obviously, they lied to me after seeing that it was only 2 blocks away.
And the rest. Why it's that bad?
If you are a supporter of these two, why aren't you telling them to go to downtown Scranton, fill out some paperwork so that they can receive food and clothes on a regular basis? Takes 2 weeks to get it. 2 weeks! You want to know why? Because you believe that the stuff that's coming out of Shanny's mouth. I knew this woman personally. I helped her for the better part of 2 years. That woman never got her from behind and did anything. Jason went out and did all of the errands and everything. And that woman is beating him up when he doesn't comply with what she wants.
Why don't you call somebody?
And said, I could totally beat your behind. Now, she ain't say it like that. I don't cuss. But if you add the cussing into it, you know what she said to me. I looked at Shanny and I told her, look, you're a woman. La 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 la. Y'all heard the story already. I'll go in the basement, get my sledgehammer, and then we'll have that conversation.
I mean, I wonder like what he feels about the arrest. If he thinks Shanny did it, or Rev did it, or Shanny made Rev do it, or Shanny did it and she's making Rev take the rap. I wonder what his opinion is really all about that. Because, you know, a lot of us are still not convinced 100%. We don't know what went down, but we know it's more than what they're telling us.
I meant every word that I was saying. Shanny's got a hand problem. Rev does a lot of threatening, and Rev does a lot of talking. But for the best part, I have never seen Rev put his hands on her. She is always putting her hands on him. She destroyed him, spent all of his money, took away his manhood. Like, honestly, I think what she's doing to him is worse than a man raping you in prison.
What?
I think what she's doing to him is far worse.
Oh, he's talking about Rev. I was like, whoa. Because, yeah, sorry, folks. GMAN can get a little nuts.
She can't brag about helping a guy who eats only peanut butter every day. If she really loved him, she would let him get the medical help that he needs. Give him some actual food that he can eat where he won't get scurvy.
Thanks, Patty.
Take him to a dentist. Introduce him to a toothbrush and toothpaste. Stop giving him alcohol. That woman doesn't love you, Jason. She's using you. And Shanny, let me tell you something too, Shanny, because this is going to be a news flash to you. Jason don't love you. He's using you.
Oh. I mean, I guess just to be with, but I think Shanny's winning right now. I mean, she's the one getting the total, butt wipe treatment and everything. I don't think she's doing that to Rev.
And you two are going to continue to do it until somebody comes along to take one of y'all's place. Shanny, you didn't come in his life and save that man. You came into that man's life and you destroyed it. You destroyed it. That's why that video on Winston's channel was so important. I wanted people to see what he was like before he got involved with you.
Yeah, there's plenty of those.
Before he got involved with you, that man was doing okay. He can get on here and say, well, I was drinking my liver. You know what? Yeah, you may have done that, dude, but I tell you what, at least you would have had your dignity. By definition, Jason, you're not a man. By definition, you don't conduct yourself like a man. Some people here call you a beta and all this other stuff. You don't conduct yourself like a man, dude. Men don't act like you. Let's remove you out of that situation and let's put who's somebody on here? Let's put Vecco in your place. Do you honestly believe in your heart of hearts that Vecco would allow a couple of grains of salt of that nonsense to happen around him before he would kick her to the curb? The problem with you, Jason, is you was never taught how to be. You was never taught how to be a man, dude. Because when you grew up, you had your mother and you didn't have your father. Nobody really taught you how to be a man. Nobody told you what to expect when you get in these relationships. You don't gotta bow down to everything that woman tells you to do. You're in the position of power right now, not her. You're in your uncle's house.
Where he is an adult and he does have a choice. Whether he wants to make that choice or not, that's up to him. You know what I mean? But it's just sad, because she's clearly just manipulating him and using him.
And if she don't like the way things are done, you can tell her to get out, because your uncle's gonna let you stay. But you ain't gonna do that, because you have this thing in your head that says that your life will be over if you don't have that blob in your life.
Blob.
1 minute you're making a YouTube video, you're making a Twitch, telling everybody that she's making you go live. The next minute, now you guys are doing reaction videos to a whole bunch of videos and befriending the very people who can't stand you. You don't even know who the heck is complimenting you in your own live chats. How stupid you two are.
Well, no one knows who anybody is, though. I mean, same thing for you, man. I think something happened though with the GMAN's channel. Like, I think I got demonetized fully because he's not been getting any super chats or anything anymore.
Go watch Jules' channel. Go to Carrie's channel. Go to Dragnut's channel. Go read the live chat when they're watching you. They're literally telling their audience what to say to you guys. You two are the dumbest YouTubers out there. At first, I thought Drag was, but I'm gonna tell you something. The dumbest YouTubers out there is Shanny and Rev. They actually believe the nonsense that they hear in their live chats.
It's codependency, I think.
And Jason wants to walk around here and act like he's the, you know, the big shot and everything and whatnot. And Shanny forgets that this is the guy who kicked her son in the head.
Yeah.
She completely forgot about that.
It seems like it, right? Right?
She forgot she don't have custody of her kids.
Or she don't care.
She forgot that everybody on the internet has a copy of her whole life on YouTube while she's going on there trying to be a revisionist.
Yeah, she definitely did, Penny. She definitely did.
Absolutely ridiculous. This woman took everything that you had, Rev, and we both know that there's a possibility. Here's the thing that the real reason I think Shanny wants to keep him around. Shanny believes that he still has money. I heard about this when I met them in person. Shanny mentioned something about the father possibly owning, and Rev told me about this too.
Oh, really?
About Rev's father owning some type of oil stock or something like that, oil company, and that he needs to go to the bank and do some research to see if any of that is true. That's the only reason she's with him. She will not leave him until she spends every last cent that
That's
he has.
messed up.
She will not leave him until she spends every last cent. And it's like, Jason, when are you going to wake up, dude, and smell the coffee and realize why this woman's with you, dude?
I just can't believe that he was just sitting there letting this happen the whole time. Not even saying to her privately, like, hey, maybe you shouldn't treat him like that. I mean, if they were friends, why would he? Maybe you think maybe G-Man was afraid of Shanny as well?
She ain't worth it. So let's say you find out, dude, that you got $15,000 sitting somewhere, or $25,000 sitting somewhere. Are you really dumb enough? Actually, you are dumb enough to tell her about it. And guess what? The first thing she's going to tell you to do. The first thing she's going to want to do is go to Florida or go to some state that allows marijuana smoking, and then you guys are going to start that nonsense all over again. Y'all gonna do that all over again, not learning nothing that woman could care less about you, dude. That woman has said on multiple occasions while you were present, saying that she wants a woman and not you. That's her next step. If she can't get me, she's gonna try to get a woman. Now, with all of the YouTube videos,
Maybe you're feminine, G-Man.
I think that's gonna be next to impossible because there's quite a bit of videos out there that exist. What you gotta do is type in Shanny for Christ, Shanny Needs Love, Shanny Saldathon, or Jason Metatron, or whatever that nonsense is. Type in the worst YouTuber in the world. Shanny's face is going to show up. She's all over social media. You know, one of the things that used to irritate me like crazy is whenever they needed money, Rev always had to sell something that was his. And I talked about this on here at nauseum. If you don't want to stay here to hear about this, you've heard this a million times, you can go, and that's all fine and well. But
all right. And that's probably basically it for that one. But all right, folks. So I will watch that next video in the next one. But you know what? Thank you for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. If you're not subbed, please sub. That'd be awesome. I'm almost at 2,000. That would be great. Great milestone. Thank you guys for hanging out. Please like on the way out. And that's it. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good night and peace. Ha ha.